Fun Media Group
The
station.
following is a copyrighted feature of the Fun Media Group in conjunction with the Alabama High School Athletic Association.
The exclusive home of the Priceville Bulldogs. Fun Radio 104.9 FM. Now from the Holly Blackwood Realty broadcast booth, this is the Priceville Bulldog pregame show, presented by Morgan Farmers Co-op, your relationship-driven partner in agriculture since 1936.
Good evening, everyone. It is Friday night. That means it's time for some high school football. I'm Bo Goss with Bubba Thrash tonight in the Holly Blackwood Realty broadcast booth. We're going to miss our colleague tonight, David Sharp, as he's unable to make it this week due to a family vacation. Thank you for listening on the radio, live streaming, or however you're listening. We are at Warrior Field here in Coleman, home of the West Point Warriors. Tonight, the Priceville Bulldogs have traveled south on Highway 31 to face off against the Warriors in a regional game. You're listening to the Bulldog pregame show presented by Morgan Farmers Co-op, cultivating meaningful life on and off the farm. Bubba, believe it or not, we are midway point of the season. The Bulldogs are sitting at 2-3 overall. We're 1-1 in region play. But as we get deeper into the season, these regional games mean more and more.
Yeah, the regional games, obviously, they're the most important on our schedule. And, it's games like we're going to have tonight that I think we'll look back at the end of the year and we'll say, man, I'm so glad that we got that game, or, man, we really need to have gotten that game. And so you're right. The regional games are so important. They really become must-wins, honestly, as we get deeper and deeper into the season. And with just minimal games left on our schedule as it is, wins are necessary. So no room for error. The Bulldogs need to come out tonight and get this W, and I think it'll pay huge dividends as we get deeper into the season.
Yeah, for sure. We're sitting at 1-1 in region play, which puts us at third in the region. And, of course, in order to make it to the playoffs, the top three get to go in the playoffs. Top four. So we're right there. We're right there. So you're right, man. Tonight's a big region game for us to kind of give us a little bit of a boost or energy, whatever you want to call it, as we continue on into the season. So I'm looking forward to tonight's game.
Yeah, and it is, as much as it's important for the Bulldogs, it's every bit as important for West Point as well. I think we're going to see that towards the end of the season, or at the end of the season, that this is going to be a game that we put our finger on and say, man, I'm glad we got that one. But we'll see how it goes. I'm excited to see the team tonight, and we have a huge challenge up against West Point. Their record isn't great. Obviously, they're 0-5, but I think they're going to prove to be a mighty opponent for us.
I totally agree. Well, guys, when we come back, we will check in with the studio and Travis Lane for a look at tonight's game. As always, throughout the night, Fun Radio will follow along with scores from around the area. We will check in throughout the broadcast with the Gilbert and Ball Ford Ends game scoreboard. Don't miss it. It comes your way next, right here on the Priceville Bulldogs pregame show on Fun Radio 104.9.
Morgan Farmers Co-op takes pride in stocking our showroom with high-quality, effective products designed to treat everyday issues at your home, business, or farm. Our knowledgeable staff is here to serve you. Whether servicing large acreage for our farmers or the home gardener, we have someone on staff to assist. Morgan Farmers is proud to support many local activities. We're committed to working hard, doing our best today, building an even better tomorrow. Morgan Farmers Co-op, where community meets quality.
Football season is here, and there's no better way to enjoy the game than with Flash Fiber Internet from Joe Wheeler EMC. With speeds up to 2 gigs, Flash Fiber gives you the power to stream every touchdown, every play, and every victory without a hitch. So visit jwflash.com and experience the winning difference of Flash Fiber. It's time to get away from that old-fashioned internet provider and take a giant step into the future with Flash Fiber from Joe Wheeler EMC. Flash Fiber, your high-speed internet connection for Morgan and Lawrence counties. Visit jwflash.com AutoFlash.com to learn more.
Auto parts for makes, models, and descriptions are on the shelf at Discount Auto Parts, Priceville's hometown auto parts stop for over 3 decades. In the middle of town on Alabama 67, Discount Auto Parts is your go-to store. And if they don't have the part you need, they'll get it next day for just about any part. Your hometown independently owned Discount Auto Parts. Open weekdays and Saturday at 7, Sunday too at 8 a.m. Home owned for over 3 decades. Best quality, best service, friendliest folks in town. Priceville's Discount Auto Parts.
There's plenty of choices when it comes to beverages, and there's plenty of stores that sell beverages, but only one has all the beverages you could want. Tucker's Beverages, 2201 Highway 67 South in Somerville and Bethel Road in Priceville. It's your first for thirst stop on Highway 67. Open daily from 9 to 9, Monday through Saturday. Call ahead at 256-822-2000. Tucker's Beverages, Somerville and Priceville, with a cold beverage to quench your thirst.
Attention all football fans, are you ready for Friday Night Lights? Let's get in the game with Realtor Bo Goss, your MVP in real estate. Whether you're looking to score a new home or sell like a champion, I'll deliver winning results every time. Don't sit on the sidelines. Call Bo Goss, 256-274-3461. It's a great day to call Bo.
The Pillbox Pharmacy Priceville is your trusted community pharmacy committed to outstanding customer service and affordable prices because your health should never be compromised. The Pillbox is a full-service independent pharmacy with a wide variety of services, including conventional prescription filling, medical equipment, immunizations, the convenience of free delivery on prescriptions, and a drive-through window on site. Located at 474 Alabama 67 South in Priceville. Experience the Pillbox Pharmacy Priceville difference today.
Now back to the Priceville Bulldog pregame show on Fun Radio 104.9 FM. Brought to you by Morgan Farmers Co-op, your relationship-driven partner in agriculture since 1936.
Welcome back to the Priceville Bulldog pregame show presented by Morgan Farmers Co-op. Cultivating meaningful life on and off the farm. I'm Bo Goss with Bubba Thrash and David Sharp here on 104.9, getting you set for the Priceville Bulldogs and the East Limestone Indians on homecoming night. Here in just a bit, we'll throw it back to the studio for a look at our Gilbert Ball Ford-End game scoreboard. But first, let's take a look at the latest weather forecast with Wade 31.
From the Wade 31 Storm Tracker Weather Center, I'm Chief Meteorologist Jeff Castle. We're going to close out the summer season and head into fall on a hot note. Other than high temperatures in the 90s, a little else to talk about over the next few days with calm conditions expected. For tonight, will be mainly clear. Lows will dip into the mid-60s. Coming up for your Saturday, plenty of sunshine with highs in the low 90s. Expect to see similar conditions on Sunday. I'm Wade 31 Storm Tracker Chief Meteorologist Jeff Castle.
Many thanks to our friends at Wade 31 News for the update. It's definitely been an awesome week with great weather after the week we had last week, guys, with the visit from Francine. Now, let's go back to the studio for the latest on our Gilbert Ball Ford-End game scoreboard. Here's Travis Lane.
Hey, y'all, it's Travis Lane with your Gilbert Ball Ford in-game scoreboard overlook for this evening. We have Arab at Gunnersville, East Limestone at Priceville, Fife at Brindley Mountain, Austin at Albertville, Buckhorn at Lee, Coosa Christian at Susan Moore, Coleman at Muscle Shoals, Danville at East Lawrence, Douglas at Boaz, Fairview heading up to Lawrence County, Fogville at Southeastern, Florence at Bob Jones, Hartselle at Decatur, Hatton at West Morgan, Hazel Green at Gadsden City, Holly Pond at Geraldine, Eider at Appalachian, James Clemens at Grissom, Jasper at Athens, J.B. Pennington at Locust Fork, Madison Academy at Madison County, May Jemison at Fort Payne, New Hope at North Jackson, North Sand Mountain at Gaston, Plainview at Pisgah, Ragland at Woodville, Randolph at St. John Paul the Deuce, Sardis at Scottsboro, Section at Cedar Bluff, Sparkman at Huntsville, Spring Garden at Valley Head, Sylvania at Whitesburg Christian, Tanner at Belgreen, West End at Cleveland, and Westminster Christian at DAR.
Good times, good weather, and tons of good games tonight. We can't wait to get started tonight here for homecoming on Fun Radio between the East Limestone Indians and your Priceville Bulldogs. We are live from Bulldog Stadium. When we come back, we will get to hear where Bubba was able to talk to head football coach Will Johnson of the East Limestone Indians. Then It's time to talk Bulldog football. Stay tuned. The Priceville Bulldog pregame show continues next on 104.9. Remember, you can also listen online at funradioal.com and on the Fun Radio Facebook and YouTube channels. We'll be right back.
Morgan Farmers Co-op takes pride in stocking our showroom with high-quality, effective products designed to treat everyday issues at your home, business, or farm. Our knowledgeable staff is here to serve you. Whether servicing large acreage for our farmers or the home gardener, we have someone on staff to assist. Morgan Farmers is proud to support many local activities. We're committed to working hard, doing our best today, building an even better tomorrow. Morgan Farmers Co-op, where community meets quality.
The Pillbox Pharmacy Priceville is your trusted community pharmacy committed to outstanding customer service and affordable prices because your health should never be compromised. The Pillbox is a full-service independent pharmacy with a wide variety of services, including conventional prescription filling, medical equipment, immunizations, the convenience of free delivery on prescriptions, and a drive-through window on site. Located at 474 Alabama 67 South in Priceville. Experience the Pillbox Pharmacy Priceville difference today.
Are you looking to buy or sell a home in Priceville? Look no further than Holly Blackwood, your dedicated real estate agent and proud sponsor of the Priceville Bulldogs. Holly Blackwood is more than just a real estate agent. She's a pillar of our community. When you choose Holly Blackwood, you're choosing someone who genuinely cares about making Priceville a better place for everyone. Trust Holly Blackwood, the community's trusted real estate agent. Contact Holly Blackwood at 256-612-0034. The last realtor you'll ever need.
Open the door to savings.
Foodland has featured fresh, hand-cut quality meats at the best value since 1993. At your Priceville Foodland, you'll find a hometown experience and unbelievable prices. Come in and check out our wide variety of produce, too. Great meat, great service, great prices. Open Monday through Sunday, 7 a.m. to 8 p.m. We thank you for supporting your independent grocer, Priceville Foodland, proud sponsor of the Priceville Bulldogs.
You may not be a high school athlete, but if you have a sports-related injury, Encore Rehabilitation and Sports Medicine can deliver treatment that will get you back into your game. Injuries occur every day and in the sports you play. Encore provides physical therapy for minor injuries as well as rehab following surgery. Play hard, play to win, but when injuries occur, rely on Encore. We are proud to serve the Priceville and Morgan County community.
It's time to improve your life by improving your hearing. Quality Hearing Healthcare provides you with the highest standard of hearing care with excellence, integrity, and personalized service. From hearing screenings to helping you select the right hearing technology to fit your lifestyle, Quality Hearing Healthcare offers the finest selection of high-quality hearing aid services. Call today for a free evaluation appointment with Rachel Massey, a nationally recognized hearing expert. 256-355-5476. The latest in hearing health products and services to get your hearing back. Quality Hearing Healthcare. Highway 67 in Priceville and Highway 69 across from Marshall Medical Center North.
Now back to the Priceville Bulldog pregame show on Fun Radio 104.9 FM. Brought to you by Morgan Farmers Co-op, your relationship-driven partner in agriculture since 1936.
Welcome back to Warrior Field for the regional showdown between the Priceville Bulldogs and the West Point Warriors. I'm Bo Goss with Bubba Thrash. I'm sure our own David Sharp is down there listening while he's on vacation. David, hope you're enjoying some time away with your family, buddy. Well, Bubba, the West Point Warriors. Sometimes a team is much better than what the record says, as you said a little bit earlier. I believe we're going to see a Warrior team that is hungry and ready to taste success tonight, especially on their home field.
Yeah, definitely. Their record's 0-5. But I think when you put the tape on and you look at, the teams that they've played, the schedule that they've played just a tough schedule. I mean, a good undefeated Good Hope team that's 5-0. They've faced a Fairview team that's 4-0. Lawrence County, they're 4-2. Haleyville, they're always a good solid team. They're 3-3 this year, so they really haven't had an easy week yet in their season. So. To be 0-5, I think it's a little bit misleading. You also add in the fact that, they're still in the mix in this region, and so they could win out in the region and make a good push for the playoffs. I don't think we're looking at a team that's 0-5. I believe they're much better than that.
I totally agree with you, Bubba. I mean, you have a team like Hayden who beat Brewer, and they only lost to Hayden by 2. After at the very end of the game, they had a 91-yard drive to tie West Point, and then West Point lost to a 2-point conversion. And so that's a team who beat a big, Brewer, who handed it to Priceville. So, they're 0-5 does not show exactly who they are. I kind of like, I know I don't want to, we're not here to talk about college football, but they kind of remind me of the Auburn Tigers. I think they're better than what their record shows. They've been in just about every game, had opportunities to win the game. But the one thing that's killed Auburn is the same thing I think that West Point has struggled with, and that's 13 turnovers. West Point Warriors have had 13 turnovers, and I think on Friday night you've got to figure out a way to negate those turnovers in order to be successful.
Yeah, absolutely. And if you put the tape on and look at just snippets of their games and kind of just scoring drives against them, or maybe the times where they have scored, you can see that they have a lot of talent. Their quarterback there, Hunter Hensley, he really does well with the quarterback zone read. It's very effective what he does. You might look at their passing stats and they might not be that impressive, but when he's on that zone read and he's able to really at that mesh point decide what that defensive end's going to do. Am I going to hang on to this ball and run it, or am I going to hand it off? It's very effective. And he's handing the ball off to their running back there, Ollie Howell, who is a big young man. He's 6'1", 210, I believe. So when he runs, he's bringing a load with him, and he's tough to bring down. They've also, got weapons on the outside. When they do throw it, they've got receivers that are tall and that can be aggressive and go after the ball. So I think with their shifty quarterback, Hensley, he's quick, deceptively shifty. It's an offense, I believe, that, like you said, I think they can do probably better. Their results could be better than what they are, and I don't think they're a team to be overlooked at all.
And not to mention, quarterback Hensley is 6'1", 175 pounds, but he's not a small guy. And that's something that we have to maybe look out for. In the break, you were talking about the wide receivers there. Braden Munford is 6'2" and 190 pounds. And, when you have size like that, and there again, it goes to show you 0-5 is nothing. They have playmakers. The Priceville Bulldogs are going to have to play their A game tonight, aren't they?
Yeah, absolutely. And then, I'm looking at their offensive line. They are maulers. They really are. They've got some big guys across the front. I'm looking at a 285, a 280, a 260. These guys, they don't do a lot of pulling, but they just will zone block you, and they'll block you straight into the ground. And it's effective. You pull up the tape and watch them. Nearly every play, they're putting someone on their back. And I think they take pride in that, and they work collectively together. They work as a good group, so it works well for them. And I believe if they're kind of at a point where it's kind of where Priceville was to some degree, they stopped shooting themselves in the foot and kind of taking 2 steps forward and 3 back. If they could fix that, they're going to be tough to beat tonight. And I think that's probably something that they've been teaching their guys or preaching to their guys. Hey guys, let's stop shooting ourselves in the foot, and with these untimely turnovers, we could have some more victories than what we have, and we'll be competitive tonight against the Bulldog.
Well, as you're talking about the 13 turnovers, Bubba, earlier this week, I had time to sit down with the head coach of the West Point Warriors to get his thoughts. It's Coach's Chat, presented by Citizen Family Dentistry, where your family's smile is their priority. Here's that conversation I had with the head coach. All right, guys, I have the wonderful opportunity to be able to sit down and talk with Coach Kevin McCravey with the West Point Warriors. Coach, first of all, I want to thank you for taking the time out of your busy schedule to sit down and talk to me today.
Well, thank you. I appreciate the opportunity.
And, Coach, I know it's your first year as a head coach, and at Priceville, Seth Parker, it's his first year as a head coach. And do you see any similarities between the two programs, the two coaches, that you can see maybe in the benefit for you guys?
You know, I've talked to Coach Parker a little bit over the course of the last week or so, and I think he and I are we're in similar situations as far as going, being at bigger programs. He was at a successful Bob Jones program. I was at Russell Indicator, both successful programs, and then coming in trying to kind of do things differently than what's been done in the past. And I think that he and I both are probably kind of dealing with some of the same issues there. So I do think there are some similarities with it. I don't necessarily know that it would give one of us an advantage over the other. I think we're in very similar situations right now from the conversations that we've had.
Well, Coach, both of you definitely, you just mentioned that you came from Russellville, Decatur. You both definitely have come from awesome different coaches that you were able to work with in the past who've probably helped develop who you are today as a coach, wouldn't you say?
Oh, there's no doubt about it. And I still talk to Coach Ritter and I talk to Coach Adcock all the time. And those are my go-to guys when I have questions about stuff or have to, run a scenario by them or whatever, or just sit and chit chat. That's something that something that the head coach fraternity kind of gets to do is just sit and kind of chit chat about things that a lot of people don't get to hear about, and those two guys have been gold for me to be able to do that.
Yeah, Coach, as we go through this on a weekly basis, I have noticed that a lot of coaches, they are well connected in different areas, and I look up to you guys because of the men you guys are and what you kind of do for our high school athletes. So I'll say thank you for what you do with the athletes and paying it forward, kind of like Coach Adcock and Coach Ritter kind of paid it forward to you. So I'll say thank you on that. And then also, Coach, sometimes everybody wants to say a team is what the record shows. But in my opinion, after looking through your schedule and looking through at your roster, there's no way that West Point Warriors are what their schedule shows.
No, I don't feel we are either. We've been in some close games. We try to use that as a teaching point and try to, like one thing we have said is it's not a loss, it's a lesson. And I know that's kind of cliche, but in every loss we have learned a lesson. We have been in some close ones. We got to learn how to finish.
Yes, sir. I totally understand that. And what are the big things that you feel like should be one of your most important things you're working on now? I would guess it would probably be the untimely turnovers.
Working on turnovers, working on, we go back and look at the film, and there's a lot of times that we are, one or two blocks away from something good happening, or we get those blocks and, we might miss something else somewhere else. And just working on putting it all together. And I've told these kids and I've told these coaches, and it's been that way for quite weeks. We're really close. When we can click, we can really click. But it's, we're trying to learn how to click all together all at the same time.
Okay, Coach. I noticed, I know that you're an offensive guy. That's your background. And, Coach, I'll be honest, I think you're extremely blessed. You have a quarterback in Hensley, a wide receiver in Moon and Munford. And, man, all those guys are over 6 foot and 180 pounds. I'm sure that size helps you and gives you that grin as an offensive coach, doesn't it?
Oh, absolutely. We try to find those mismatches and take advantage of that when we can. And then, you got a kid like Gunnar Hensley who's he's out there just fighting his tail off every week, and he's giving all he's got. And he's been a big time leader. As far not counting like his tools and his ability, but as far as how he carries himself and how he's out here on the field trying to will us to win every week.
Well, Coach, I know it's mid-season and you're right in the middle of the grindstone of the high school football season. So I truly want to thank you for taking the time with me today. What are your final thoughts you'd like to share about the West Point Warriors and your program?
Just that, we're excited about this week. Priceville, I was being at Roseville last year. A lot of these teams I saw, Priceville being a new team, and knowing, how, different they look from last year and what they're doing schematically different. But, more so towards, Coach Parker and his staff. I think they've done a really good job. You can look out there and tell they're well coached. I'm just really looking forward to the opportunity to play each other Friday night.
Well, Coach, thanks again for taking your time. It means a lot to me and our team here at Fun Radio. And good luck, and we wish you guys luck for the rest of the season.
Yes, sir. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Welcome back. It's time to talk Bulldog football and hear from head coach Seth Parker. Y'all stay tuned. The Priceville Bulldog pregame show continues next on Fun Radio 104.9.
Morgan Farmers Co-op takes pride in stocking our showroom with high-quality, effective products designed to treat everyday issues at your home, business, or farm. Our knowledgeable staff is here to serve you. Whether servicing large acreage for our farmers or the home gardener, we have someone on staff to assist. Morgan Farmers is proud to support many local activities. We're committed to working hard, doing our best today, building an even better tomorrow. Morgan Farmers Co-op, where community meets quality.
WCU Credit Union has always provided their members with the best service, the best loan rates, and the best overall experience. And while our members know that WCU Credit Union is the best, now the whole state of Alabama knows. WCU Credit Union was recently named the best credit union in Alabama by the League of Southeastern Credit Unions for 2023. Big may seem better, but it's not best. Come and see what makes WC Credit Union the best credit union in Alabama. WCU with locations in Decatur and Moulton and our ITM in Hartselle. WCU is your community credit union, federally insured by the NCUA.
Hi, I'm Dee Meyer from Glorious Good Health. Do you have pain? Do you hurt occasionally or all the time? At Glorious Good Health, we have products guaranteed to help with all types of pain, whether from stress, injury, or inflammation. Do you take prescription medication? No problem. We customize your products so they are safe and effective for you to get back to doing things you love. Come by Glorious Good Health for a free sample Monday through Friday, 10 to 6, Saturdays, 10 to 5. We are located in the Gateway Shopping Center, 6th Avenue in Decatur.
Hungry for some home-cooked goodness? Come on down to Libby's Catfish and Diner, serving up the best breakfast, lunch, and dinner in town. Every day from 5:30 a.m. till 7:30 p.m. With daily lunch specials where Southern comfort meets delicious catfish. Whether you're craving breakfast at sunrise or a savory dinner, at Libby's, every meal feels like home. Stop in today and taste the tradition. Libby's Catfish and Diner on Highway 67 in Priceville.
Open the door to savings.
Foodland has featured fresh, hand-cut quality meats at the best value since 1993. At your Priceville Foodland, you'll find a hometown experience and unbelievable prices. Come in and check out our wide variety of produce, too. Great meat, great service, great prices. Open Monday through Sunday, 7 a.m. to 8 p.m. We thank you for supporting your independent grocer. Priceville Foodland, proud sponsor of the Priceville Bulldogs.
Need a certified welder with over 20 years of experience? Look no further than Accent Welding. We specialize in farm equipment, trailers, and heavy equipment maintenance and repairs. Nothing is too big for us. Visit us at 7295 Highway 67 South in Summerville, Alabama, or let them come to you. They're mobile and available 24 hours a day. Call 256-642-1185. Accent Welding, where quality meets reliability.
Now back to the Priceville Bulldog pregame show on Fun Radio 104.9 FM. Brought to you by Morgan Farmers Co-op, your relationship-driven partner in agriculture since 1936.
Welcome back, Bulldog Radio on 104.9, where myself, Bo Goss, and Bubba Thrash are at Warrior Field, ready for tonight's game. where your Priceville Bulldogs will face the West Point Warriors. Bubba, I'm excited to be back after a week off, and I think the bye week came at a great time for the Bulldogs.
Yeah, we talked about this a little bit last week or 2 weeks ago at the post game, I believe, how this bye week was going to come at an important time for us, not just because we were coming off of a good win against East Limestone. That was a good plus, but I believe just timely in the way of, we've got some guys that are a little beat up. It's just mid-season, just the grind of that. We do have some freshmen that are playing major roles on our team. So, it takes a little bit of getting used to play varsity football. We've actually got some guys that are, playing a little bit of the JV games as well, and they're getting some time on varsity as well. So I think just a timely bye week and something that we can kind of really just, build ourselves back up and be completely energized as we get into the game tonight.
I agree. I think the bye week came at a great time after the win. It feels good to feel the taste of victory again. It gives you a whole week off to enjoy the victory, but still nose back into the grindstone and get ready for this next regional game. And however, Bubba, you and I have talked about this. We have been a little bit banged up here and there in certain positions. And by the way, our thoughts and prayers go out to the Fergusons for Thomas Ferguson, who had surgery this past week from the previous game. Heard he's doing well. So, Thomas, if you're listening, we're praying for you, buddy. But on that note, we've played a lot of big guys. We've played a lot of big teams that are more physical in size than us. And, Bubba, you and I talked a little bit earlier. And, we face that again tonight, don't we?
Yeah, absolutely. If you look across the offensive line and even defensively, West Point, they have some larger guys, big guys, strong guys that really kind of impose their will, especially on the offensive line. It's going to be a challenge for us, not just physically, but just mentally trying to prepare ourselves play after play of just the grind of a larger player, oftentimes pushing on you and kind of having their way with you to some degree. So that's going to be a challenge for sure there. And I think just the 5A grind, I mean, we're in that. We're seeing that, you just kind of alluded to this, but, we're seeing bigger teams, bigger players, more depth possibly than us. So just overall, I think just a challenge for Priceville when it comes to that.
And, another thing I'd like to mention is we've done pretty well as far as picking up the loose ball. We've done pretty well. We've had a couple picks this year. And, we talked about it earlier. On the other side of the field, West Point's really struggled with untimely turnovers. I think our Bulldogs may not be as big and as physical as other teams, but, buddy, we got some ball hawks. And so as long as we can continue that ball hawk mentality tonight, I think that favors us big time. And some people, they're just balling. Some folks are just athletes. Some people just do whatever. Sometimes technique doesn't have to be perfect in any sport. I mean, you look at Jim Furyk in golf. You look at all different types of people in different sports. Some folks are just ballers.
Yeah.
And I think Braden Graham is one of those people that's just a baller. He's going to do what he got to do to make a play.
Yeah, obviously. And absolutely. And then, even Xavion.
Sure.
Ran. I know he had one touchdown when I was there. And I think by the time I got back out to the truck, he had scored again, if I heard that right over the loudspeaker. So he's going to be ready to go and got a lot of good carries last night. And, just a few young guys, I believe, that are having a huge impact on our season, and I believe they're going to play well tonight.
Bubba, each week you and I get to have the opportunity to sit down with Coach Parker with the Priceville Bulldogs. This is Coach's Chat presented by Citizen Family Dentistry, where your family's smile is their priority. Here's that conversation Bubba and I were able to have with Coach Parker. Hey, I'm with Coach Seth Parker with the Priceville Bulldogs. Coach, we just came off a bye week. I know the word actually says bye week, but I know last week I guess we could call it welcome week. Congratulations on your two twin boys that were born last week during your bye week. How's it going at home?
Yeah, no, I appreciate you asking that question. I'm excited to talk about it. Yeah, it was a welcome week, man. It was, you talk about good timing, man, I owe my boys when they get a little bit older and kind of know what's going on a little bit. I owe them one, man. I owe them one. They helped us out and came during the bye week, and they came Sunday, September 22nd, and we had 2 healthy baby boys, Thompson and Harrison, and now it makes 3 at the Parker household. And so I got my daughter Cooper, and then, like I said, my 2 twin boys, Thompson and Harrison, and my wife Sutton. She really is, my hero. And I know all you guys know about it, but having, watching the woman that you love, carry your child, and in our case carry 3 children now and give birth to them, and she's just a great mother. And so everything's great at home, man. We're just so blessed, and God is so good. And I was telling somebody earlier today, it kind of changes. This is still so important to me, and I think about this team and our schedule and upcoming games 24/7. But it really does. It's nice to kind of put things back in perspective and what's really important, and that's me being at home and being with my girls and my boys. And it was nice last week to I took the week off of school, but was able to come to practice a couple times. But even then, as much as I love football practice, I was very eager to get out of here and get home to my people. So like I said, God is good and we are blessed, and thank you for asking about that. So yeah, we're happy and we're on cloud 9, and I'm excited to raise a couple football players.
The East Limestone game, it could be timely where it showed up in the schedule, just because they're to a non-professional like myself, they seem to run kind of a similar offense to West Point. Maybe just West Point might be a little bit more physical, but curious if you see any similarities in West Point that maybe you've seen in other teams that you've faced this year.
Yeah, you're absolutely right. I mean, you know what you're talking about, Bubba. Don't second guess yourself. You know what you're talking about. But you hit the nail on the head. I mean, offensively, they are very, very similar in a lot of good ways for them. Not for us, but for them. I mean, a lot of good things. They do a lot of things that East Limestone did well, West Point does well. And talking to you guys before we kind of talked on this interview, West Point's record. We always talk about, your record, you are what your record says you are. That is not true for West Point. They are a good team. They've played a very tough schedule. They've come up just short in about 2 or 3 games. And they're, I think they're 2 or 3 plays away from being in the exact same boat we are. They've played, some of the top teams in our region so far. They've played a tough non-region schedule. And so they're a desperate, hungry team. And I know they're going to be ready. But to your point, one of the things that sticks out to me first and foremost about the similarity between them and East Limestone is the quarterback play. I think East Limestone's quarterback is a heck of a player. And I think the same thing about West Point's quarterback. I hope he doesn't have as big of a night as East Limestone's did against us. But it's a tall task. I mean, he's very athletic, moves very well, and throws a really good ball. The receivers do a good job of getting open and making plays for him. And they have a really good running back. And, East Limestone didn't run the ball a lot against us, but I was worried about their backs coming in. I thought they were really good physical backs, and I think West Point has the same thing. West Point is big up front. You said it earlier. They're a little nasty up front in a good way. They're not dirty. Shouldn't say it like that, but they're a really good front. And there's a lot of things about them that, like you said, remind me so much of East Limestone. And so, we got to be ready to combat that. And I'm sure they've watched the East Limestone film and saw where they exploited us a little bit. And I'm sure they feel like they can do that. So we got to adjust and make some plays and get off the field defensively. We didn't do a good job of that 2 weeks ago. But I do feel like if we can get off the field, if we can move the ball offensively and run it similar to how we did against East Limestone, which is not going to be easy. But if we do, I think we'll have some success and have a good chance to win the game.
Well, Coach, you just mentioned region play just a few minutes ago with Bubba. We're sitting right in the middle in the region at the moment. We got a region play against West Point. How important is this game to you, the Bulldogs, and what's your final thoughts on the game against West Point?
Yeah, it's huge. It's huge. I think it's huge for both teams. I think, being realistic, you look at it, we've got some really good teams at the top of our region, and I think there's certainly teams that we can compete with and have a chance to beat here in a few weeks. And I don't say any of that looking ahead, but I say all that to say I think us and West Point know that, for us to have a chance to make a playoff push, both teams need this one. Both teams need this one. And I know that, West Point is certainly hungry and desperate. And I don't say desperate in a disrespectful way. I mean, we're desperate too. We were desperate last week. You're desperate when you've been so close and you want that one right there. And so we told our kids all week, they're going to be hungry. We've got to be the hungrier team. And but to your point, as far as the playoffs go, this is huge. We're sitting right in the middle of region play. We're sitting 1-1 in the region. Got a chance to get to 2-1 and be sitting, I think, tied for second at the very worst if we can pull this one out. And so it sets you up on a 3-game stretch that you win 1, you might be in, you win 2, you're definitely in, you win 3, and you're sitting there probably as a region champs. And so I think our kids know it's at stake. And, we set goals at the beginning of the year. And, we told them just now, we've got everything in front of us that we want. Everything we set out at the beginning of the year, no matter how bad we played for a few weeks or no matter how good we've played, like everything is right here in front of us. And so I think our kids feel the urgency, not anxiety or almost like it's not that they're rushed, but, being in the moment and trying to go seize this opportunity that frankly our kids have given themselves. They put themselves in this opportunity. So, or in this situation to have the opportunity to make a playoff push. So we're really excited about where we're at. I hope we're playing our best football over the next 5 weeks that hopefully gets us a 6th and a 7th and an 8th week, and so that's the goal. But with West Point, like you said, you just kind of touched on a few things. We're going to have to stop the run, have to stop number 27, and have to keep the quarterback in the pocket. And then offensively, we've got to have a push up front and be able to establish a run game and hit our throws when they're there. And so if we do those things, I think we'll be in a great situation to have an opportunity to win the game.
Well, Coach, thank you so much. Bubba and I appreciate you taking the time out of your busy schedule to talk with us. Good luck against West Point, and go Dogs.
Go Bulldogs.
Well, guys, it's just about that time to get started tonight and have the game underway. What's your final thoughts as we're about to get ready to get started, Bubba?
If I had to pick one thing that I think is going to be very important in the game, I think defensively, I'm going to go ahead and say that I think we're going to meet the challenge on the defense.
I like it.
Yeah, and it's going to be a big challenge. But I think Coach Burke is going to have our guys ready. Coach Coffey, I believe they're going to have our guys ready, and we're going to meet that challenge. We've met the challenge every year when we faced opposition, I think, on defense. And I think our defense has played well enough really all year to kind of keep us in games. And they've done that well.
Cool. Well, my final thought, I think, will be, we've worried about all year long, or most of the year. I'm not going to say all year, but most of the year, that little 10, 20-yard cushion right there in that little zone area across the middle. So I'm challenging the middle linebackers, free safeties, cornerbacks. We have got to have that covered, especially when you have big receiver, big quarterback. I'm looking forward to tonight us shutting down that 10 to 20-yard zone throw. We take care of that soft hash mark zone area and the three-headed horseman offensively. We walk out of here with a W tonight. You agree?
Let's go.
Let's go Bulldogs. Thanks to everyone for tuning in to listen to Bulldog Radio. That's going to do it for the pregame show tonight, as we are just moments away from the kickoff. When we come back, we'll send you to the opening prayer brought to you by Shoal Creek Baptist Church. Stay with us on Bulldog Radio 104.9, the Fun Radio Media Sports Network.
You've been listening to the Priceville Bulldog pregame show, brought to you by Morgan Farmers Co-op, your relationship-driven partner in agriculture since 1936. Coming up next, our pregame prayer, the toss of the coin, and the opening kickoff on Fun Radio 104.9 FM.
Morgan Farmers Co-op takes pride in stocking our showroom with high-quality, effective products designed to treat everyday issues at your home, business, or farm. Our knowledgeable staff is here to serve you. Whether servicing large acreage for our farmers or the home gardener, we have someone on staff to assist. Morgan Farmers is proud to support many local activities. We're committed to working hard, doing our best today, building an even better tomorrow. Morgan Farmers Co-op, where community meets quality.
The
Behind every athlete is a dedicated Encore athletic trainer, working throughout the week and under the Friday night lights. Encore Rehabilitation wants every player healthy, strong, and injury-free. Encore Rehabilitation is proud to be the official athletic training and rehabilitation provider for the Priceville Bulldogs. Let the rehab team at Encore get you back to doing the things you love. Encore, more sports, more teams, more winners.
In a small town, you get unique benefits, such as the personalized attention at DOC Orthopedics. Our physicians live right here in the community. It not only makes them your neighbors, but also a part of your extended family. That's the level of care you receive. Even without an appointment, you'll always see a board-certified physician. Experience world-class orthopedic care from doctors who genuinely care about our community. DOC Orthopedics and Sports Medicine has proudly served our local community and sports programs for over 50 years.
Genman Generac is an elite Power Pro dealer for Generac. We do one thing and one thing only, and that's generators. And our customers say we're the best at it. Our factory-trained technicians are friendly, knowledgeable, and on time. For a home generator, call the Genman 256-640-3434 or GenmanGenerators.com, where everyone gets a free 10-year warranty and a customer is treated like a friend.
Are you sure you're not paying too much for insurance? At Aiken & Associates, we offer home, auto, farm, commercial insurance. It's always a good idea to review your insurance policies periodically to ensure you have the best coverage for the best price. Aiken & Associates is an independent agency that does all the work for you by shopping your rates through multiple A-plus rated companies. Visit one of our offices in Priceville, Cullman, and Decatur. Give us a call today for a quote from Aiken & Associates Insurance Group at 256-355-8500 or visit our website at aikenandassociates.com.
Storm season is here. It's always here.
I'm Dylan Taylor with Pierce Satterfield. We are Spartan Electric.
Generators are a lifesaver when power is down, but we can keep your electricity on with a generator interlock.
This allows you to use a portable generator to safely power your home in time of need.
For a fraction of the cost, your home is fully powered. Spartan Electric. Google us, find us on Facebook and Instagram, or give us a call today at 256-738-9371 for a free estimate.
Spartan Electric. Our rates won't shock you.
Father, I just come to you and I want to thank you so much for giving us this opportunity to pour back into this community that you have placed us in. May you continue to watch over the players and the coaches and all those that are serving here in the stadium tonight. Help them to remain safe. May everything that happens tonight bring glory and honor to your Son, Jesus. In His name we pray. Amen.
The following is a copyrighted feature of the Fun Media Group in conjunction with the Alabama High School Athletic Association.
Priceville Bulldog football is on the air. We are the radio home of the Priceville Bulldogs. Online at funradioal.com, on the Fun Radio Facebook, Twitter, and YouTube channels, and on the air at 104.9 FM. Priceville Bulldog football is presented by
Holly Blackwood Realty, Citizen Family Dentistry, Morgan Farmers Co-op, Traditions Bank, Aiken & Associates Insurance Group, Sharp Roofing and Construction, Shoal Creek Baptist Church, Pillbox Pharmacy, Owen Home Appliances, Priceville Foodland, Encore Rehabilitation, Discount Auto Parts, Tucker's Beverages, Quality Hearing and Healthcare, Decatur Orthopedics, and by Genman Generac.
Priceville Bulldog football online at funradioal.com, on the Fun Radio Facebook, Twitter, and YouTube channels, and on the air at 104.9 FM. Now from the Holly Blackwood Realty broadcast booth, it's time for Priceville Bulldog football. Let's go down to the field for the call of tonight's game with David Sharp, play-by-play, Bubba Thrash, color commentator, and the Bo Show, Bo Goss on the sideline.
Good evening, everybody. It is Bulldog Friday night, Bubba.
Let's go.
Let's go. We are at Warrior Field in Coleman, Alabama, at West Point High School. Cool little stadium area, man. It's built into a hill, kind of down in a valley.
Yeah, they got a cool little vibe going here, definitely. I see they've got Warriors. See the bushes over there? They got Warriors trimmed out in the bushes. That takes a lot of time. Yeah, the stadium looks good. There's a lot of people going. They've actually got us outside on top of this deck. It feels good out here. It feels like a good fall.
It feels great, man. It's definitely Friday night under the lights. For those of you listening, we're looking across the field. Priceville's on the far sideline. We're here on the Warrior sideline. And the sky, Bubba, is just beautiful. You have an orange/Priceville gold color.
Yeah.
It's a beautiful evening to play football.
Absolutely. They've got us out here, too, right above the hamburger grill. And it smells so good.
Yeah.
I might eat 3 or 4 hamburgers before halftime.
Yeah. We may wake up tomorrow morning and be like, man, for some reason I'm craving a burger.
Yeah, but I'm excited to be here, Bo, and we're missing David. David's away on vacation with his family, but we know he's listening, and we're going to try to do him some justice tonight. You're going to be running the play-by-play.
I'm going to be running play-by-play.
I'm running color. We won't have a sideline reporter, but that's okay.
That's okay. We're going to share what we're seeing with our eyes to our audience. It is definitely senior night here at Warriors Field in West Point High School. A lot of fans are going out on the field as we speak, as they're getting ready to have the pregame show here.
Yeah, it's a good environment. Love their community support here. When we walk through the gates, you've got all kinds of people shaking your hands and just welcoming us, and asking us what we needed and where do you go, and they've been very helpful. So West Point's doing a great job here, and we're ready to get this rolling.
Yeah, the Warrior sideline is the Warrior side of the stands are nice and full because it's senior night. You look across the field, the Priceville side, the stands are actually huge, and they're in prayer right now, so we'll have to talk a little bit quiet. If you look to your right on the goal line, you have all the referees lined up with their heads bowed at the moment. It's going to be a good night, Bubba.
You will remember DJ and
once again, Bo and Bubba, we're at Warrior Field in Coleman, Alabama at West Point High School. We're going to take a break. We'll be right back here on Bulldog Radio 104.9.
Big news from Owen Home Appliance Center. They've just received a huge shipment of scratch and dent appliances at the Somerville location. Get your hands on an 18 cubic foot garage or man cave fridge for just $3.99. Need something bigger? Check out the 26 cubic foot side-by-side stainless steel refrigerators, only $5.99. Or go all out with a 4-door French door refrigerator, originally $28.99, now just $12.99. Hurry in while supplies last. Visit Highway 231 in Lacey Spring or Highway 36 in Somerville. Quality products, quality service, quality pricing. It's in the name. Owen Home Appliance Center.
Roll Tide!
This is John Connor with Howard Bentley Buick GMC in Albertville, proud to be a sponsor of Alabama football. We are a family-owned dealership focused on community within our town and throughout every area and person we reach in our business. We strive daily for our service to exceed the expectations of our customers. Come see us or check us out at howardbentleyauto.com.
It's always worth the drive to Howard Bentley. We save you money!
Alabama Crimson Tide plays here. Fun Radio.
Bubba, as they're finishing up the prayer, here we are on a beautiful fall evening. Regional game, Priceville versus West Point. It's West Point senior night. This game means a lot to both sides.
Absolutely. This is really, I think, realize who we are, right? Who we are as the Bulldogs, but also they're on the same side saying, we gotta let everybody know who we are, right? Both teams are definitely in the conversation for a playoff run. We've had our trip ups, and they have had their trip ups as well. But both teams are fully invested tonight, and they both have an opportunity to make a playoff run. This game is a must-have for both teams.
Yes,
and so I believe we're gonna see the best out of both of them.
You're exactly right. And Bubba, in the region, Priceville Bulldogs are sitting at 1-1 in the region. West Point is 0-2. So, the top 4 from the region make it to the playoffs. And, we got a long half of the season left. We're midway through the season, and this is the part of the season that, makes or break it.
Absolutely.
You don't have time to slip up, and tonight's the night that both teams feel like they have an advantage. And I know that the West Point Warriors haven't had the year that they really wanted, but you and I both, and David even shared, and Coach Parker has shared with us throughout the week that West Point is not what their record shows.
No, they're 0-5, but they're a much better team than 0-5. Much better team than 0-5. They've played an undefeated Good Hope team, an undefeated Fairview team. They've played a really good Haleyville team. They played Lawrence County, so they've played two of the better teams in Region 7. They still have to play Russellville, I believe. But regardless, they're 0-5. But this is every bit an opportunity for them to put a stamp on their season and to say, hey, we're still here. We're still in the conversation. On the other hand, Priceville, we do have one win in the region, right?
That's right.
But we've also probably not played the schedule that they have. Let's just be honest. Our schedule might have been a little bit softer, but I think we're turning the corner, and we've begun to show some things last week, 2 weeks ago against East Limestone, where I believe if we could come out and do some of those same things against two similar teams, right? East Limestone and West Point, two similar offensive teams. I think if we could come out and do some of those things that we did on offense, then we're going to be in pretty good shape tonight. So very, very, very important game tonight.
You know, we've seen a great coaching staff with the Priceville Bulldogs with Coach Parker and his staff as far as they've moved this guy to here. They've moved these people to different positions to see what works best, where they know they can succeed at. And our last game versus East Limestone, we really saw some things click. Yeah. And I think we'll just see that get better and better week in and week out.
Yeah, we've made some adjustments, and I believe we saw some of the adjustments come to fruition in our last game. But I believe, though, that West Point, they're going to make some adjustments as well, right? They could probably point to some timely or untimely turnovers that have really been their biggest enemy this year when it comes to their losses, right? So if they could straighten up that, I believe West Point, they have something to say as well.
You're exactly right. The captains for the Priceville Bulldogs are on the far sideline. Looks like you have Cole Wells, you got Brody Collins, you have Hudson Eubanks, and then you have is that Ethan Johnson? Looks like Ethan Johnson. And here on the near sideline, the West Point Warriors, looks like they have all their seniors out there, Bubba. Tonight is senior night, and also on the field you have tons of fans, all the cheerleaders, tons of students. Their little tunnel that the West Point Warriors will run through is definitely a long spirit line, isn't it, Bubba?
Yeah, they've got a lot of folks represented. They're ready to get this game going. Cheerleaders, a lot of their students are here, and like you said, they're captains. They're about 12 deep here. Lots of them, and like you said, it looks like they're all seniors. Good senior representation here. Quarterbacks out there, I see him. A few linemen, I believe. I recognize their numbers. So they've got good senior representation on their captains tonight.
Yeah, the actual four captains that walk up and shake hands. Yeah, you're right. It's definitely quarterback Hunter Hensley. Looks like that's also Connor Crawford, which is a great linebacker. You got number 4.
74, Nick Lee.
Okay, they're talking.
Skylar Philowaw.
Okay.
Philowaw, he's a defensive lineman.
The White Hats talking to the captains now at midfield. They're flipping the coin, going over different things. Normally, Bubba, I'm down there listening to that. But tonight we're unable to have somebody on the sideline, which that's okay. You and I can see the whole field, and we're fixing to have a good night.
So West Point, we've got their white bottoms with their maroon tops and maroon helmets. Priceville's going all white. We got white tops, white bottoms with our black helmets with the big P on the side. So I'm liking the all white. We've gone pretty much all black this year. I don't know if we've seen the all white, so they look good out there.
Looks like the Warriors will be going from right to left, and they will receive the ball. Priceville will be going from left to right. We'll be getting this game started just before you know it.
Captain's going back to
their teams. Yep. Bands are getting fired up. Man, I love Friday nights, Bubba. It's about to start, buddy. Priceville High School Bulldogs versus the West Point High School Warriors. It's going to be a regional showdown.
Yeah, if you're anywhere in Coleman, if you're in Priceville, anywhere in that area, you need to be out here.
Yeah, if you smell burgers, you've made it. Yeah. The smell of burgers is kicking, and the grills are just blowing.
Hey, it's going to be earlier. We ate at the Brandon Iron.
We ate at the Brandon Iron tonight, right here in West Point.
Had a little steak, little salad, baked potato. What'd you?
I had toting the Priceville Bulldog flag.
Yes, sir.
Leads the team. Fireworks over the West Point Warriors. They come running out. Everybody is excited, and it is loud out here. We are ready for senior night for West Point Warriors Regional Showdown versus the Priceville Bulldogs. Guys, we'll be right back for kickoff here on Bulldog Radio 104.9.
Whenever it's time to buy a new vehicle, it's always best to shop a dealership you can trust. For over 38 years, Eddie Pruitt Ford has treated every customer right. That's why they keep coming back. Eddie Pruitt Ford has an extensive selection of new and pre-owned cars, trucks, and SUVs, and a way you can pay with a choice of financing options. Check out inventory online at EddiePruittFord.com or drop by at 710 Highway 31 North in Hartselle. You can always trust good old Eddie. Eddie Pruitt Ford in Hartselle.
Are you looking for a custom-made metal roof to suit your needs? Visit Eagle One Metal Roofing Supply at 5601 U.S. Highway 31 South in Hartselle. Open to the public, offering tremendous savings on metal roofing for commercial, residential, and industrial applications. And as a manufacturer, Eagle One Metal Roofing Supply stocks a wide variety of roofing, crown panel, and custom fabrications, 18 colors, and a 40-year product warranty. All for a free estimate at 256-773-1177. Eagle One Metal Roofing Supply, Highway 31 South, Hartselle. Locally owned and operated, and where the coffee is always on.
Welcome back. We have the kickoff. Greg Cathy kicks it from left to right. It lands on the 20-yard line. West Point takes it, has a decent run up the middle, and he is stopped on the 30-yard line. West Point Warriors will start 1st and 10 on the 30-yard line. Special teams are running off the field. Coaches are getting with the players. Defense for the Priceville Bulldogs have now ran out on the field. You're starting defense for the Priceville Bulldogs.
Cole Wells.
You have defensive lineman Cole Oliver, Braden Hicks, Braden Reimer, Cole Wells, Ty Borden, Brody Collins, Hudson Eubanks, Sincere Baker, Cooper Clark, Uriah, Jack Eubanks, and Xavion Camel. Ball is snapped, handed off to the running back. He is stopped at the line of scrimmage. He may have got a half a yard there, Bubba.
Good pursuit. That Ty Borden was in the backfield. He nearly took the ball away from the quarterback as he was giving it to the running back. That's a no gain. Maybe half a yard they might have gained on that one.
The starting offense for the West Point Warriors is quarterback Hunter Hensley, running back Ollie Howell. We'll continue with that. It's a shotgun formation. They have running backs on either side. They just move in motion. Running back is on the left side. 2 wide receivers on the near side. The ball is snapped. He looks to his left, and it is almost picked off. Almost picked off. We read that ball from the jump.
So what it looked
incomplete pass. The ball goes back to the 30. We're looking at second down.
Xavion Camel just looked at the quarterback. His eyes gave it away. He was staring at that receiver.
Yeah, he read that from the word jump.
That was the inside slot receiver as well. They love to run the little slant to those slot receivers.
You got a 4-man front on the Priceville defense. Shotgun formation. Ball is snapped. He looks deep to his left. The ball is in the air going down the sideline, and it is incomplete. That was a throw, boys. That ball was thrown all the way to the 20-yard line to the Priceville side of the field.
Sincere Baker was running step for step, actually turned around, and he eyeballed the ball in the air, made a good play, but the receiver nearly caught it on the deflection.
He did. He bobbled it just for a second. Punter, the special teams in. It's going to be a punt.
Good 3 and out there for the Bulldogs. They got no gain.
Great 3 and out to start the game. Yes, sir. I totally agree.
Jack Eubanks back for the punt.
And that was a decent punt. Goes over Jack Eubanks' head. The ball is rolling, and it is going to be down about the 23.5-yard line. Bulldogs will take over 1st and 10 on their own 23-yard line as West Point defense comes out on the field. Offense is talking to Coach Parker at the moment for Priceville and will be coming out to take the snap. Great start for the Priceville defense, Bubba.
Yeah, that looked very promising. Obviously, they're trying to feel each other out, but the defense was there to stop the run, which is going to be a main priority tonight on our defense.
Yep. Priceville Bulldogs are out. They're in formation. Sheldon Graham's in shotgun formation. Got a running back on each side. He takes the snap, hands the ball off to Bronson Carroll. He goes up the middle. Actually, that was not Bronson Carroll. That was Colton Madewell. Right up the middle with some good, tough yards to the 29-yard line.
Yeah, just zone blocking there, 5-yard gain. Looks like it's going to be 2nd and 5. Nothing fancy about that. Just hand it off. He ran right up the middle, but it was a good hole. Good hole that he ran through.
Yep, same formation. You second down from the 30-yard line. Ball is snapped. Hands it off to Coach Maybell. He goes just to the left outside the tackle. First down for a Tradition Bank. First down.
So West Point, they really sold out there. They had everybody in the box. Looked like probably 8 guys in the box. They're playing man-to-man on the outside. And all Colton did was he followed Bronson right up in the hole.
Yep, it's 1st and 10 on the 30. Looks like, Bubba, the 37-yard line. Priceville's hurried back up. Ball is snapped. He hands the ball off right up the gut, and the defensive line was there.
Met.
No gain. Maybe a yard loss.
Yeah, met instantly there. 3 guys just really kind of bulled their way through the offensive line. Bronson had nowhere to go on that one.
The offense is staying out on the field.
So West Point is they're selling out for the run right now.
Yes, they are.
And we did a good job on the first 2 downs of blocking, and Colton was able to find the holes, but they're really getting up here on the line. They've got 3 linebackers. 3 linebackers that are there.
Sheldon takes the snap. Play action pass right here to the flats to Brody Collins. Brody Collins takes the ball and catches it, runs to the near sideline, right out of bounds at the 45-yard line. Good play call, right? Coach Parker and staff there. So Brody, it's going to be 3rd and short, about 2 yards for the line of game.
Brody lined up on the end there as a tight end on the right-hand side. He let his guy go right by him. And that's actually the guy that put a little bit of pressure on Sheldon, but Sheldon was able to deliver it right to the tight end.
Offense has some substitutions coming in. They're lining back up. West Point defense has a 4-man front. Sheldon snaps the ball, takes the ball straight to Colton Madewell. He fights, and he stopped right at the line of scrimmage, maybe a yard behind it.
They ran a wildcat right there, hiked it right to Madewell in the backfield. Looks like we got about a yard gain. Maybe didn't get anything. It's going to be 4th and 2.
4th and
from
about
the 44. I would think that we're going to punt this ball.
It's 4th and about 3 yards. I would expect a snap straight to.
I think we're going to try to draw them off sides right here.
Yep, here we go. Ball's on the center. Wildcat formation. Bulldogs stand up, look at the sidelines, the far sidelines.
Coach Parker's going to call a timeout.
Yep, timeout called by the Priceville Bulldogs.
Actually, no timeout there, just to delay a game, which is not a 5-yard loss. And Jay Patel's going to come out and punt.
Yep, Jay Patel's doing a great job for the Priceville Bulldogs on the special teams as far as punting. That was a decent first drive. We got a few things that we saw positive happen. Got a few things going. Here we go. It's going to be 4th down and about 8. You got Jay in the back getting ready to take the snap for a punt. He takes the ball, and he has a really good punt that is caught.
Fair catch.
By fair catch for West Point Warriors on the 30-yard line. The West Point Warriors will take over on their own 30-yard line, going from right to left. We'll be right back on Bulldog Radio 104.9.
When it comes to your roof, don't settle for any less than the best. With 25 years of combined experience, One Source Roofing is your trusted partner for all your roofing needs. Licensed, bonded, and insured, One Source Roofing is recommended by manufacturers as your go-to contractor. Quality you can count on, service you can trust. Call One Source Roofing today at 256-200-4105 and get the best for your home. One Source Roofing, because your home deserves the best.
I
can't wait to go to college.
Sneed State Community College can put you on the path to do exactly what you want to do for a living.
I want to design video games. When I grow up, I want to be a nurse. I want to work on computers.
I want to own my own business. You have the option with Sneed to do online or on campus. Get your career started with Sneed State Community College. Register now at sneed.edu. That's sneed.edu.
When I get bigger, I'm going to go to Sneed State.
The Alabama Crimson Tide plays here. Fun Radio.
Welcome back to action here at Warrior Field at West Point High School. There's 6:34 left in the first quarter. The score is 0-0, and it is 3rd down and 4 for the West Point Warriors. They are on their 36-yard line. The line of gain is at the 40. They go back up to the line of scrimmage. Hensley's in the shotgun. Got a running back to his right. Tight end just went in motion. You have 2 wide receivers on the far side, 1 wide receiver to the left. He hands the ball off.
Yes, sir.
Great defense by the defensive line of Priceville Bulldogs. He was hit as the ball was handed off to the running back. Great defensive plays.
Braden Raymer fought his blocker off and made the tackle 2 yards in the backfield.
Great defensive play right there for a few-yard loss. They're looking at 4th down and about 6. Punter runs out on the field. We have Jack Eubanks standing on about the 34-yard line waiting on the punt. The punt is in the air, end over end. Jack lets it go over his head, and it goes out of bounds at the 25-yard line. Priceville Bulldogs will take over on their own 25-yard line for their second drive. Bubba, that's 2 3-and-outs that the Priceville Bulldogs defense has done.
Yeah, they've played so far. I believe they've been all over what they've tried to do. I think West Point's got a lot of window dressing, to be honest with you. They do a lot of pre-snap moves, but then they just they're done so far a little vanilla offense, really, where they pretty much just handed it off. So not a lot of actual zone read. You know, they came into the game looking like they're a zone read team, but not so far.
Priceville Bulldogs are back out on the field. It's 1st and 10. Sheldon Graham has Bronson Carroll on his left. Has Colton Madewell behind him. He hands the ball off to Colton. Colton goes to the left side, gets around the corner for a 1-yard gain. Just like maybe a 2-yard gain. It's going to be 2nd down and about a long 8 yards as he tried to get around the corner.
So far, we've only ran the ball to the left-hand side. We passed one time out to the right, but we've been really keying on that left-hand side of our line. And they've really done a pretty good job of bottling that up on that side.
Coaching staff calls in the play. We call this the diamond formation. You have Sheldon takes a snap, gives the ball directly to Colton Madewell. He goes up the middle for another 2-yard gain. Looks like we're about on the 30-yard line. It's going to be 3rd and 5. 3rd and 5 for the Priceville Bulldogs.
Skylar Fillayall, he's a senior. He walked out there as a captain. He really blew that play up. Yeah. He was in the backfield and made Colton. He pretty much had to hurdle him as he got the ball. So good play by that young man, number 4 there, busting into the backfield.
They're not giving them any room as far as the wide receivers and the corners. They're staying on them, too. Sheldon rolls out to the right, looks downfield. Caught by Ty Borden. He gets out of bounds and tackled at the 42 or 46-yard line. 1st down. That's a Traditions Bank 1st down for the Priceville Bulldogs. Great job by Sheldon rolling out to his right and seeing Ty Borden.
Yeah, Ty he kind of did a little stop and go, to be honest with you, but then he cut it out and just did a little flag out to the side.
They hurried back up, already take the snap. He takes a snap, hands it to Madewell. Madewell takes off. He gets through the line. What a run, Bubba. He gets to the 31-yard line. Great, tough, hard run. He spun off a couple tacklers and gets down for the 1st down to the 32-yard line. That's another Traditions Bank 1st down.
15-yard run there, and I'm pretty sure Colton was hit 2 yards into the play.
Oh, sure.
He took another 13 yards after he got hit. Then he dragged a few guys.
That was a good, tough, hard run right there by Colton Madewell. Sheldon
Xavion's in the backfield
back up on the line. He backs back off. He's got two running backs, one on either side. Colton backs up a little bit. Sheldon takes the snap, hands it back to that Xavier Campbell. He gets to the left and gets a good, tough 2 yards.
Yeah, good run there by Xavier. Just to get the yardage that he had to shake somebody in the backfield. They're always getting one guy that's through. If we could get a good block across the whole front of the line there, they normally have one guy that's busting through.
Looks like it's going to be about 2nd and 7, right, Bubba? 2nd and 7.
It looks like more like about 9, but yeah, we've got a lot of yards to go here. 2nd down.
All right, they're back up over the ball. Sheldon's in the shotgun formation. Takes the snap, hands it right back off to right up the middle, right off the right side of the center. And he gets about maybe a half a yard. Looking across the field, Bubba, looks like it's going to be 3rd and 5.
Yeah, Xavier there on another good run. Our running backs are really getting the most they can out of these runs. They're getting hit early, but they're persevering through the tackles, and really making a few guys miss before they go to the ground.
We got 3 wideouts on the near sideline. You have one running back of Bronson Carroll to his right. Sheldon rolls to the right. He has a wide open receiver. He gets through. He is caught and down at the 12-yard line.
Sincere Baker with a good pattern there. All he did was go out, do a little button hook, 5-yard pattern just to get the first down. And once he got that, he made 3 guys miss.
He sure did. That was a great catch and run by Sincere. Traditions Bank first down on the 12 or 14-yard line. 1st and 10 for the Priceville Bulldogs. Bronson Carroll.
He goes to the sideline.
Xavier
Campbell comes in.
Sure did. Shotgun formation. 3 wideouts on the far side. Snap. Sheldon keeps the ball and gets barely back to the line of scrimmage. Good defensive stand right there for West Point. They read that play from the word jump.
That's a new wrinkle. We don't do a whole lot of quarterback keeps.
Yep.
So give him something else to think about. And I think Sheldon's capable. He's capable of getting some good yardage when he runs the ball. He's a big kid. He's about probably 6'3", 185, 175, something like that. So he can tote it.
You said it before, but that's Siler Phil, y'all, made that stop, and that was he read that from the go. They take the snap. Sheldon rolls back to his right here to the near sideline and gets pushed out of bounds right about the line of scrimmage, maybe a yard to gain.
Little RPO action there. He rolled out to his right looking for an open receiver, but Uriah was not open on that side, so he just kept it, did the smart thing, and went out of bounds. So live to run another play here.
Connor Crawford, the linebacker for West Point, did a great job on reading that from the snap and made a good job.
I like Sheldon's decision there.
That was a great.
You could have thrown that into coverage, and that could have been devastating there for a turnover.
They line back up. We have 2 wide receivers on the near side, 2 wide receivers on the far side. Colton Madewell, or is that Xavier? Xavier's the running back. Sheldon takes the ball, throws it to
flags on the play.
Sincere Baker. In and out of his hands. Was that a horse?
A pre-snap penalty.
Pre-snap penalty.
I'm going to guess we went up the field, illegal shift.
White hats coming to the near sideline to tell us, talking to the coach. Let us know what was going on there. Looks like a false start on the Priceville Bulldogs. Or illegal procedure.
The Bulldogs in that.
Legal procedure. It is 4th down. Bubba, do we kick it?
10 yards to go.
Well,
it's 4th down. Do you take the points or do you keep the offense on the field?
I think we have an opportunity to make the field goal. Let's see who's running out to kick this.
We have some substitutions coming in.
Landon Byer is out to kick it. We know he's been out for probably 3 games, right, with an injury.
He's had an injury. For those of you, the kicker lines up. He is a lefty.
5 on the play clock. We got
and the snap, the kick. The kick was blocked. It was blocked by the West Point Warriors special team. Sometimes when it comes to the kicking game, you can get rusty. If you've been out Sometimes you're not in sync.
Yeah.
And that's kind of what it looked like right there. It looked like the snap was a little bit.
Well, I'm going to tell you what it was. The play clock got down to about 2 seconds, so the defense was able to tee off. They teed off. They knew we had to snap it within 2 seconds, and they came in there and blocked it. I think it was a good snap and hold, good kick, but they knew when we were going to snap it.
That was a great fourth down stop by the West Point Warriors. Their offense is already back on the field. Hunter Hensley's in shotgun formation. He takes the snap. Had a wide open receiver across the middle, in and out of the hands. He threw that right across the middle. That was a great play call.
Yeah, good play there, good pattern there by Bryant Moon. He just couldn't bring it in. He's a good receiver. We've seen him on tape. He's a good sophomore, big guy, number 33. But yeah, he was wide open. They love that little slant, that quick slant.
Yep. You also got Braden Mumford down here on the near sideline, who's also another big go-to receiver for the Warriors. He has a play-action plan, and he kept the ball, runs to the left, comes to the near sideline, and is stopped by the Priceville Bulldogs and tackled right about the 20-yard line.
He's got a nice little shake to him. Did you see it?
He did. He does.
He shook our defensive end there. Brody Collins was there to make the play, but quarterback was a little too shifty. But I'm glad Braden Raymer was pursuing from behind and made a great tackle there to pursue from behind.
All the Bulldog fans are excited to see number 15, Braden Raymer, back for sure. First quarter is over. We'll take a break here at Warrior Field. You're listening to Bulldog Radio. Score 0-0. We'll be right back.
Football season is here, and there's no better way to enjoy the game than with Flash Fiber Internet from Joe Wheeler EMC. With speeds up to 2 gigs, Flash Fiber gives you the power to stream every touchdown, every play, and every victory without a hitch. So visit jwflash.com and experience the winning difference of Flash Fiber. It's time to get away from that old-fashioned internet provider and take a giant step into the future with Flash Fiber from Joe Wheeler EMC. Flash Fiber, your high-speed internet connection for Morgan and Lawrence counties. Visit jwflash.com to learn more.
Friendly Mountain Homes in Morgan City has new homes rolling onto their lot with a variety of floor plans to choose from. Stop by 4059 Highway 231 across from Food for Less and tour manufactured homes by Buccaneer, Epic, Tempo, True, Southern, and Deer Valley. And if you are searching for a modular home, Deer Valley also builds true modular homes as well. Visit friendlymtnhomes.com or on Facebook to browse the inventory or call 256-498-1000 to speak with a sales representative today, making home ownership a reality. Friendly Mountain Homes.
It's time, Alabama football, live on Fun Radio.
Hey, welcome back to Warrior Field. Beginning of the second quarter, it is 0-0. We have flopped the field, so now the West Point Warriors are moving from left to right. Bulldog defense is out on the 4-man front. West Point Warriors snap the ball. He's rolling to his right, throws it down to the 32-yard line to an open receiver, and is hit late out of bounds by a possible Bulldog, and there is Laundry on the field.
I'm not sure what Jack was thinking there. The kid was completely out of bounds. I think he was just thinking, I'm going to make a play, and no ill intent there. He just was hustling to make a play, but that was a costly penalty there.
That was a costly penalty. That was a first down throw and catch to about the 32-yard line. So now they're about to walk it off for another 15 yards. That'll put them on the 48-yard line as the second quarter starts. So it's going to be 1st and 10 for the West Point Warriors. They are already in formation. Quarterback Hensley has a running back on both sides of him as he's in a shotgun formation. Lots of movement going on. Tight end rolls out to the left. Running back drops behind him, hands the ball. Oh, he keeps the ball, goes to the left side around the end, and gets down and stopped around the 40-yard line.
Zone read on that play. He saw the defensive end crash in, and he knew, I've got 10 yards on this play. He's quick enough and shifty enough to get around the corner. That was just a bad defensive coverage there on that play. We cannot crash down unless we got someone, a linebacker, that's scraping around the outside to cover the quarterback.
I believe if the camera was going with that the camera guy would have been faked out. That was it looked like he handed the ball off. Same exact formation. The ball is about to be snapped to Hunter Hensley. He takes the ball, actually hands it off this time. The Bulldogs wrap him up. He has about a 6-yard gain. It's going to be 2nd and 4.
Ollie Howell there with a good run straight up the middle. Priceville's a little bit disoriented right here. I'm not sure we understand what we're doing with this zone read. This is the first drive that they've actually shown it so far tonight. So this is a major part of their offense.
All right, you're looking at 2nd and 4. Same formation for the West Point Warriors. Bulldogs ran a 4-man front. Linebackers crash in. He throws right across the middle. It is tipped and almost intercepted, but West Point Warriors come up with the ball right in the middle of the field, and it's caught right on the 15-yard line.
I don't want to use the word lucky, but that was a fortunate bounce.
That was almost intercepted.
Quarterback didn't even read that. He had 2 men in front of his receiver, still threw it to him. We tapped it, and their receiver caught it.
Yeah.
Fortunate for them.
First down, West Point Warriors going left to right. They're on the 15-yard line. There's 10 minutes left in the second quarter. Score still 0-0. Hensley hangs on to the ball, runs to the right. Defense comes up and makes a big stop for a 4-yard loss.
So exact same formation. They just flipped it to the right side. Quarterback did another zone read. He decided to keep it, but we had four tacklers that were ready. He should have handed that one off.
He ate some Bulldog lunch on that one for sure. The Bulldogs were there. They read that perfectly. Good job by the defense. West Point Warriors still on the move. Different formation. Got 3 wideouts on the top side. 1 wideout near his. The ball is snapped. He looks to his left. There's Bulldogs all over him. That is a sack by Braden Raymer, number 15, down.
Braden Raymer
sacked with about a 10-yard loss.
Braden Raymer shook his defensive end and made a quick move to the inside. Quarterback didn't have anywhere to go. He wrapped him up.
Great
Timely sack.
Great job. Now you're looking at about third down.
Third down.
Third
down and 20, it looks like.
2 wideouts on either side of the sidelines.
False start
by the West Point Warriors. It's going to back them up another few yards.
Priceville's yelling money down right here. This 3rd down, money down.
That's right. I love how they do that. They do the money down with their fingers rubbing together.
So,
guys, if you listen,
it looks like we've got to get to the 5-yard line. They've got to get to the 5-yard line. So this is 3rd and 25.
3rd and 25.
This could be.
There's 17 seconds left on the play clock. They line up. The quarterback takes the ball, looks to his right. Fake throws it downfield. Good hands. Great hands.
Uriah Burnham.
Uriah got his hand in there and stopped the throw. That was a strike of a throw to the 10-yard line. And Uriah, great defensive play, getting his hand in there and knocking the ball down.
Uriah was excited about that, too. He put the seatbelt on him on that one. Lock him down.
Oh, what a beautiful evening. You can see the light shining off the helmets.
So this is 4th and 25, and they're lining up. I don't know if they're going to try to do a pooch punt here. They're just going to try to maybe get the first down or just get as much as they can.
West Point's on Priceville's 30-yard line. It's 4th down and 25. They take the snap. He looks left. He looks right. He rolls out down here to the near side. The ball is caught, but just short. It is going to be Priceville football on about the 18-yard line.
Great tackle there. I believe it was Jack Eubanks who made the tackle on the bottom, but did you see Brody Collins come in and clear-cut him like a sapling?
He was the golden logger right there for sure. Offense coming back out on the field. Defense for the West Point Warriors are already back out there. 8 minutes, 23 seconds left of the second quarter. The score is 0-0.
It's really been a story of bend but don't break. Both defenses have given up some big plays, but it's don't break. They bent a little, but don't break. So great job, both teams, really.
Yeah, I've seen
They've
some
answered the
great
call.
things by both sides of the ball for Priceville and for West Point. We have 3 wideouts on the top side. It's first down. Sheldon takes the snap, steps back, looks deep, and throws it to the far sideline deep.
Oh,
And it was intercepted by West Point. He gets back to about the 25-yard line.
26 or 7-yard line.
I like the idea of trying to go deep there on first down, but that was double covered, and he threw it from one hash, the closest hash, to the sideline on the other side. That's a top-level throw that you have to make there. Just did not have enough velocity on that pass.
Correction, it was on the 27-yard line. It was a good interception. Not so much of he was covered with 2. Cornerback and the free safety came over there to help the cornerback once the ball went in the air.
Just a difficult
defense
pass.
comes back out. Sometimes you want your defense to get a little bit of rest. They work their tails off to stop that last drive. Here they back off, 4-man front. Ball is snapped. Ball is handed off to Ollie. He goes to the right side and gets a tough 2 yards or so.
Defensive line just manned up. They manned up, filled that gap. He's trying to run through the B gap, C gap area. And, they just filled it up nicely.
About 3 yards.
West Point's looking to the sideline.
7.
Breaking the huddle. Priceville defense already in a 4-man front with 3 linebackers. Got a free safety in the back in the center of the field waiting. Man in motion. You got 2 wide receivers on the near sideline near us. 1 running back in the back. Ball is snapped. He cuts to the left. Jump cuts to the near far sideline.
Penalty.
And gets out of bounds.
I think they're going to get him for holding out there on that edge. I think they're going to get him for holding on that edge out there.
If there is holding, that'll bring the ball back. If it's not, that's going to be a first down run for the West Point Warriors. They look a lot like Mississippi State out there with the maroon helmets, maroon jerseys, white pants. It is holding on the West Point Warriors. Ball comes back. So it's going to be second down and about 16 yards. Untimely penalties I've seen on both sides of the ball.
Yeah. I was going to mention, Bo, John Scott Christman, number 71 on our line. He's having a great night. In on a lot of tackles right now.
Ball is snapped. Play action pass, throws it right across the middle near the hash mark. He gets down to about the 18-yard line. That is going to be real close to the first down.
Just a simple slant.
They're calling it a first down. It's going to be first down, West Point Warriors. And they are on their own 17, 18-yard line, or our 17, 18-yard line. We'll call this the red zone. They are in the red zone and looking to score. It is first down.
Timeout, Priceville.
Timeout, Priceville. We'll take a timeout as well here on Bulldog Radio. You're listening to Bubba Thrash and Bo Goss on the Fun Radio Media Sports Network. We'll be right back.
Hey, sports fans, ready to gear up for the big game? Look no further than SEC Game Day Boutique, located inside T&N Valley Packaging and Container. They have a massive selection of Alabama, Auburn, Tennessee, Georgia, Florida Gators, and Tennessee merchandise to show off your team pride. Plus, a huge selection of tailgate party items. And for our local fans, they have exclusive Arabian Nights and Lions apparel, perfect for showing your hometown spirit. Come shop the SEC Game Day Boutique inside T&N Valley Packaging and Container, 9488 U.S. Highway 231 ARAB.
Big news from Owen Home Appliance Center. They've just received a huge shipment of scratch and dent appliances at the Summerville location. Get your hands on an 18 cubic foot garage or man cave fridge for just $3.99. Need something bigger? Check out the 26 cubic foot side-by-side stainless steel refrigerators, only $5.99. Or go all out with a 4-door French door refrigerator, originally $28.99, now just $12.99. Hurry in while supplies last. Visit Highway 231 in Lacey Spring or Highway 36 in Summerville. Quality products, quality service, quality pricing. It's in the name. Owen Home Appliance Center.
Roll Tide!
This is John Connor with Howard Bentley Buick GMC in Albertville, proud to be a sponsor of Alabama football. We are a family-owned dealership focused on community within our town and throughout every area and person we reach in our business. We strive daily for our service to exceed the expectations of our customers. Come see us or check us out at HowardBentleyAuto.com.
It's always worth the drive to Howard Bentley. We save you money.
At Coleman Regional, better is not just a word. It's a vision. And our vision is clear and focused on you. We're helping you get better by being better every day, by seeing what's possible and making it a reality. Investing in facilities because we are fully invested in you. Updating our technology for the better and welcoming exceptional new physicians to our team. Because at Coleman Regional, you get better when we get better.
Welcome back. It's 1st down and 2 after a penalty for the Priceville Bulldogs on a holding. The ball is snapped, handed off to Ollie. He goes to the left side of the tackle and gets through, and looks like he is down right about the 2-yard line.
You know, while
Second and goal for the West Point Warriors. Go ahead, Bubba.
While we were on break, we had a holding call on a pass pattern that they have. This inside receiver here that's on the inside on the right side, he's killing us. He's killing us up the hash.
Second and goal. Got a big formation. Ball is handed off to Ollie. Defense stops him. No, they called it a touchdown. He reached across the goal line. Looked like it was short to me, but they called it a touchdown. West Point Warriors, touchdown. That'll put 6 on the board with 6:13 left. Kicker runs out on the field to try to kick the extra point. We're in the second quarter. 6 minutes, 13 seconds left. Defense lines up. They're over the ball. Kicker backs up. Get ready to kick the ball. The ball is snapped. The kick is on the way, and the kick is good. 7-0 West Point Warriors. 6 minutes, 13 left of the second quarter. We'll be right back on Bulldog Radio 104.9.
Attention North Alabama. Eagle One Metal Roofing on US Highway 31 in Hartselle has just slashed prices on all your metal roofing needs. That's right, they've reduced prices on all metal panels and stock steel trusses and carports. Eagle One Metal Roofing has one of the largest inventories of metal roof supplies in North Alabama. Open Monday through Saturday, 7 to 5. Visit EagleOneMetalRoofing.com or call 256-773-1177. Eagle One Metal Roofing, where the coffee is always on.
Whenever it's time to buy a new vehicle, it's always best to shop a dealership you can trust. For over 38 years, Eddie Pruitt Ford has treated every customer right. That's why they keep coming back. Eddie Pruitt Ford has an extensive selection of new and pre-owned cars, trucks, and SUVs, and a way you can pay with a choice of financing options. Check out inventory online at EddiePruittFord.com or drop by at 710 Highway 31 North in Hartselle. You can always trust good old Eddie. Eddie Pruitt Ford in Hartselle.
It's time, Alabama football, live on Fun Radio.
West Point kicks the ball off. The ball is caught on the 15-yard line. He gets to the right side on the far sideline and out of bounds and tackled at the 35-yard line. It's going to be 1st and 10 for the Priceville Bulldogs on their own 35.
So, Bo, just a quick question. What do you think you're seeing on offense that we're doing well? I think we're doing some good things. We're moving the ball. I think we're doing some good things.
I totally agree. I love some of the movement that we've seen. I've seen a good couple short passes. The running game's, of course, always there. We have 3 really good, dependable running backs. I like what we're seeing. I like what we're seeing defensively. Just had a couple untimely penalties there on that last drive for West Point. Sheldon Graham's in the back. He's got a running back to his right. The ball is handed off. Bronson Carroll goes to the right, gets to the outside.
Tough run.
Gets knocked out of bounds with about 1 yard to go for the line of game. Looks like it's going to be 2nd and short.
So that's the first run we've had to the right side of the field. Everything's been to the left side. First run to the right, we get 9 yards, and Bronson made a tough run there. Did we call a timeout?
2nd and 1.
Oh, they're going to do it. Are they going to measure? It looks like they've got there's problems with the sticks.
Okay.
They're fixing the sticks. So what about defensively, Bo? I think we're doing some good things defensively as well. They haven't really done much, but they did show us that zone read on that last series.
That's exactly right. Right there on the hash mark.
Yeah, and that's something that we're gonna have to make some adjustments there. That quarterback does a great job with that zone read.
All right, they're back on the field. Sheldon Graham's got a running back on either side of him. They stand up, look at the sideline for the play. You got one wide out on the far side. Ball is snapped. He hands it off to Colton Madewell. Colton Madewell just across the line of game for a Traditions Bank first down. That was a good, tough run for Colton Madewell right there.
And you notice we ran it to the right side. Yep. So we're trying that right side now, which is good. Give them something else to look at. And maybe we might be blocking a little bit differently over there. And so far, I mean, that's 2 runs, 10 yards.
We'll hustle back up to the ball. We're over the ball. You have 2 running backs behind Sheldon. One of them comes in for. He hands the ball off to Bronson Carroll. He comes to the left side for a 4-yard gain. He just crossed midfield, sitting right about the 49.5, right on the 50-yard line. It's going to be about 2nd and 7. 2nd and 7. 5 minutes to go in the second quarter. It is 7-0 with the West Point Warriors on top. Offense stays out on the field. No substitutions. You have one wide out on the far side.
Single covered up there.
They're over the snap.
Ty Borden is the far receiver, single coverage out there. So this could be a good time to pass.
They show up, showing blitz. Sheldon drops back, throws it deep down the ball. The ball is caught and tackled at the 7-yard line.
There is a flag on the play, but there's a flag on the play, but the ref is spotting the ball inside the 10. I think it's going to be pass interference on West Point. Ty ran right by both defenders. The safety and the quarterback ran right by him. Let's see what the call is.
It's on the 8-yard line. They just picked up the flag. It is pass interference on the defense.
Yes, sir.
Priceville Bulldogs going from right to left now have 1st and goal on the West Point Warriors 8-yard line.
So we're inside the 20 right now, Bo. And a pattern that we had against East Limestone was we started running the Wildcat. If you notice, Sheldon goes to the sideline, and we got the Wildcat formation now.
Yep, you have Bronson Carroll and Colton Madewell in the backfield. Colton takes a direct snap. He runs to the right, cuts upfield, and gets down to about the 5-yard line. Nice 3-4-yard gain there. It's going to be 2nd and goal.
So
from the 4-yard line.
We've really got a power formation lined up on the right-hand side. For those of y'all that are listening, we got a tight end, the sniffer, which is really another tight end in the backfield, running back, and they snap it right to the running back. And all 3 of them run out there to block for the running back, and then Colton just finds the hole.
Wildcat formation. This time Xavion takes the snap. He follows Bronson Carroll to the outside, to the far sideline. He's pushing.
Did he get in?
His legs moving. It looks like it's going to be just short. It looks like he's about 6 inches from the goal line.
I mean, he looked at that pylon. He put his right foot in the ground and went straight up the sideline for 5 yards. Nearly got in there.
Yep. It looked like he got in from way over here, but we're going from right to left. The Priceville Bulldogs.
We're running the ball to the
on the 1-yard line. And to take the snap directly to
straight through. Touchdown.
Touchdown, Bulldogs.
Let's go.
3 minutes, 38 seconds left of the second quarter. The Priceville Bulldogs answer the West Point Warriors with a great drive down the field and a score by Colton Madewell straight up the gut on a goal line.
I love it. I love that we just zone blocked on that one, power run straight up the middle. And Colton, he put his head down and he said, I'm going to make it in the end zone. And he was determined to get in there. Let's get this extra point right
here. Here comes the extra point. Waiting on the snap. There's the snap. The kick's in the air. And the kick is good. We have a 7-7 ball game. Priceville Bulldogs, West Point Warriors are right in the middle of a regional showdown. We'll be right back here on Fun Radio Sports Network.
Big news from Owen Home Appliance Center. They've just received a huge shipment of scratch and dent appliances at the Somerville location. Get your hands on an 18 cubic foot garage or man cave fridge for just $3.99. Need something bigger? Check out the 26 cubic foot side-by-side stainless steel refrigerators, only $5.99. Or go all out with a 4-door French door refrigerator, originally $28.99, now just $12.99. Hurry in while supplies last. Visit Highway 231 in Lacey Spring or Highway 36 in Somerville. Quality products, quality service, quality pricing. It's in the name. Owen Home Appliance Center.
Roll Tide!
This is John Connor with Howard Bentley Buick GMC in Albertville, proud to be a sponsor of Alabama football. We are a family-owned dealership focused on community within our town and throughout every area and person we reach in our business. We strive daily for our service to exceed the expectations of our customers. Come see us or check us out at howardbentleyauto.com.
It's always worth the drive to Howard Bentley. We save you money!
The Alabama Crimson Tide plays here. Fun Radio.
Welcome back. Priceville Bulldogs kick. A pooch kick from right to left. The ball is going to be set right on the 32-yard line.
Gray Cathy with a really good pooch kick there. They were not ready for that. Their player that was going to catch the ball was 10 yards back, and it landed on the field. That could have been disastrous for them, and we were able to make a quick tackle. I think Jack Eubanks, the most exciting bank in North Alabama, made the tackle.
Hey, big defensive series here for Priceville Bulldogs to not give West Point any momentum going into halftime. They're at a 4-man front. Quarterback Hensley's in the shotgun formation. There's 2 receivers on the near sideline. Tight end in motion, running back behind him. Hands the ball off, and he is hit at the line of scrimmage and maybe falls a yard. It is going to be 2nd and 9 for the West Point Warriors. Great stop by the Priceville defensive line.
Yeah, good stop there. I'm showing number 20 is the running back. So Ollie Howell is he's taking a breather. 20's I don't see his name on the roster. I don't know if I'd mention it, but for those of y'all that are listening, that was a good little solid run there.
Same formation. Hand it off to the running back. He runs to the far sideline and gets about 3 yards and pushed out of bounds by the Priceville defense.
This guy looks more like a fullback.
He does.
He's a little thicker. He's a little thicker than Ollie. Ollie looks like he's a little taller, maybe more shifty, but 20 is a bowling ball.
On the far sideline, I just saw the referee throw the flag. It's going to be 3rd and 5. Looks like maybe a sideline warning or something. Well, Coach Parker's getting on to the...
They're writing something down in their pad. They're writing the time. I believe you're right. It's going to be a sideline warning.
It was the far sideline referee who threw the flag. It's 3rd and 5. But the Priceville Bulldog defense is walking backwards. We'll see what he calls right here.
Sideline warning. Wow. So I thought a sideline warning, you get a warning.
Yeah. When the warning was it?
That's a 15-yard penalty.
Unsportsmanlike conduct, they just said. It's going to be to the 48-yard line.
First and 10.
All right, 1st and 10. How you shake it off? Next play, right, Bubba?
There's something
West
that Coach Parker is upset about. He's still talking to the ref about it. They missed something. He felt like they missed a call.
Wideouts on the far side and the near side. Quarterback's in shotgun formation. First down from the 48. He hands it off to Ollie. Ollie goes to the outside. Great defensive stop for about a half a yard, 1 yard gain.
Cole Oliver was there first. Jack Eubanks came up to clean it up, but there was another player in there on the tackle. Good pursuit on that. Minimal gain.
We have a timeout for the West Point Warriors.
West Point Warriors take a timeout. We'll take a timeout as well. You're listening to Fun Radio Sports Network with Bubba Thrash and Bo Goss. This is Bulldog Radio. We'll be right back.
When it comes to your roof, don't settle for any less than the best. With 25 years of combined experience, One Source Roofing is your trusted partner for all your roofing needs. Licensed, bonded, and insured, One Source Roofing is recommended by manufacturers as your go-to contractor. Quality you can count on, service you can trust. Call One Source Roofing today at 256-200-4105 and get the best for your home. One Source Roofing, because your home deserves the best.
I can't wait to go to college.
Sneed State Community College can put you on the path to do exactly what you want to do for a living.
I want to design video games. When I grow up, I want to be a nurse. I want to work on computers.
I want to own my own business.
You have the option with Sneed to do online or on campus. Get your career started with Sneed State Community College. Register now at sneed.edu. That's sneed.edu.
When I get bigger, I'm going to go to Sneed State.
The Alabama Crimson Tide plays here. Fun Radio.
2nd and 9. West Point throws a deep ball on a go route, and the ball is caught on the 4-yard line. It is going to be 1st and goal for the West Point Warriors. That was a very deep ball. That ball was in the air probably 45 yards.
Yeah, Bryant Moon, again, he's a tall receiver. He's got to be 6'4". It looks like the biggest receiver that they have. He went out and highballed it. Man, Sincere was there.
He was there.
He just kind of got big man on that one a little bit.
Here we go. 1st and goal. West Point takes a snap, hands it to Ollie. Another great defensive stop behind the line of scrimmage.
3 players.
The ball will be put on the 5-yard line.
Ty Borden in the backfield, Braden Raymer, Jack Eubanks. We're seeing a lot of these same guys in the backfield making tackles, so they were not fooled on that a bit.
The defensive line is really playing a great game tonight, Bubba.
Yeah, defensive line is just they're maintaining their position, and it's allowing the linebackers to come up and make tackles, which is what you want.
Here we go, 2nd and goal. 1:24 left, 7-7. And the whistles blow, the flags are thrown. Looks like it's going to be a false start on the West Point Warriors.
False start. 7-7 here. We've got 1:20 left, both. This is a big series right here. Obviously, it's big because we don't want them to score before they go into halftime. But with that big play that put them inside the 10, we need our defense to make a statement right now.
It'd be a big stop because we get the ball back in the second half. Ball is sitting on the 10-yard line. As you're looking at the field, West Point Warriors are going from left to right. You got 3 wideouts on the far side, 1 wideout on the near side. Hensley's in the shotgun formation. He takes the snap, looks to his left, looks to his right, keeps the ball, takes off running, and gets in for the score for the West Point Warriors. That was a good run by the quarterback, Hunter Hensley, for the West Point Warriors.
He's way more in person. He's way more shiftier than he looks like on tape. He just juked about 4 players right in the middle of the field, and they had him within a step, and he went around them.
Yep. He also made a good lick right there on the 5-yard line. Big, strong kid. West Point Warriors score. It is 13-7 with 52 seconds left. They've lined up to kick the extra point. The kick is in the air, and the kick is good. West Point Warriors 14, Priceville Bulldogs 7. There's 52.9 seconds left, Bubba. What do you do?
Well, I think it really depends on what kind of return we get here. If we can get the ball out to midfield, then obviously we're going to try to run our offense and try to move the ball down the field quickly. We have the ability to score within a minute. I think we do. I think we have the game plan. I think we've got the scheme. We don't have to just ground and pound and run it all day long. So we'll see what they do. But I think it's going to be very dependent upon this kick return and how far up we can get it into the field.
Do you think Coach Parker and his staff already has their first play? Their first play, they know what they're going to do, no matter where we get.
I wouldn't say so, no. I think they're probably going to see how the defense lines up. And honestly, I mean, if we don't get the ball inside the, past the 20 or 30 here, I think we might play a little bit conservative.
Bands are already getting on the field, getting on the sidelines, getting ready for their halftime shows. Special teams lines up, getting ready for the kick. Priceville Bulldogs will be going from right to left.
And Uriah back to receive it.
The ball will be kicked from left to right, and the Priceville Bulldogs. Here we go. The ball is in the air. It's a low kick. It is bobbled. He picks it up. He runs to the far sideline, runs upfield. He's on the far sideline. He's on the hash marks. He crosses the 40, the 30.
Yes, sir.
And he is down on the 25-yard line.
That's what I'm talking about.
Great run back by the Priceville Bulldogs. Flags are being thrown once the play was over.
Surely, well, this is going to be post play, so they're going to if it's a penalty against us.
That was about a 55 to 60 yard return by the Priceville Bulldogs.
I'm very interested
I'm anxious to see what the flag is. Play clock or play
sideline warning again, and they're going to get us for 15 yards.
I wonder if they just don't have much room over there or something. You know, they have that line that the players and coaches cannot get in front of.
I can't believe after a run back like that, how are the refs going to make a call like that? There's literally 10 feet from the sideline to the fence.
For those of you that aren't here, there's a fence literally about 10 to 15 feet from the sideline of the field.
And the whole team's supposed to stay in a box that's about 3 or 4
That moves
foot
the ball back to the 40-yard line. It is first down and 10 with 39.5 seconds left. Bulldogs going from right to left. Sheldon takes
He's open. He's open in the middle.
Back. He makes a just over the head. Ball's out of bounds. Clock stops at 33 seconds. It's 14 West Point, 7 Bulldogs. It is going to be 2nd and 10 from the West Point 40-yard line.
Uriah ran a quick slant straight across the middle of the field, and there was nobody close to him. I mean, it was
just a hair overthrown.
No, this is on this side. He threw it to the other side. I'm talking about Uriah on this side was wide open. He missed him, but
Sheldon is in the shotgun formation. Bronson Carroll to his right, 2 wideouts on the near sideline. Sheldon drops back, rolls to his right, launches a ball way downfield, makes it all the way to the end zone, and it was incomplete. Incomplete ball. It is going to be 3rd down and 10 from the 40-yard line. 25 seconds remaining on the clock before we go into halftime.
I like the idea. Obviously, we've got 20 seconds left in the half to go deep. But, man, we've got guys open on this side of the field. If we could just get a look to the left, instead of keying on one guy, let's.
You got 3 wideouts on the near sideline now. 1 wideout on the top side. Sheldon takes the ball, drops back, launches another one to the far sideline.
I don't know if they're just trying to.
It looked like he was pushed out of bounds. Yeah, he looked like he was pushed out of bounds. Ball was incomplete, thrown over the head. It's going to be 4th down and 10 with 17 seconds left. Here at Warrior Field, Priceville Bulldogs on the West Point 40, down by 7.
They're actually giving us so much cushion. We've got 17 seconds. Let's get a first down, and then we have a better chance to go into the end zone. They're giving us so much cushion here. We could get a
same formation.
He jumped off sides.
Defense
that's a give. Bo, they're giving us 12 yards of cushion right here. All we got to do, and they keep backing up. Let's get a first down, get a timeout, and we could have a better shot at the end zone. We're trying to throw it to the end zone from 45 yards away. I think we might have a better opportunity if we get a little closer,
Hudson Eubanks comes out on the field. Him, draw ball.
Uriah.
And Uriah are the 3 wideouts on the near sideline. Sheldon's in the shotgun formation. They are coming. They're showing blitz on the West Point defense side. They back off as the Priceville Bulldogs look to their coaching staff. Here they come. They are showing blitz, and they are coming. And the ball is thrown over here to the near sideline, just over Uriah's head.
at the 35-yard.
Turnover on downs. West Point Warriors will get the ball on their own 40-yard line with 12.9 seconds left of the game. They are up 14-7.
And I don't think they're going to sit on this ball. I think they can score. They're good.
Here we go. Defense is out. Offense is out. West Point has 2 wideouts on the near sideline. We're showing a 3-man front. A false start by the West Point Warriors.
He knelt it down.
He did kneel. Okay.
Yeah. Halftime.
Priceville Bulldogs are running into their locker rooms. West Point Warriors are running into their locker rooms. It is 14 West Point, 7 Priceville Bulldogs in this regional showdown here at West Point High School. .9. Attention all football fans, are you ready for Friday Night Lights? Let's get in the game with Realtor Bo Goss, your MVP in real estate. Whether you're looking to score a new home or sell like a champion, I'll deliver winning results every time. Don't sit on the sidelines. Call Bo Goss, 256-274-3461. It's a great day to call Bo.
Football season is here, and there's no better way to enjoy the game than with Flash Fiber Internet from Joe Wheeler EMC. With speeds up to 2 gigs, Flash Fiber gives you the power to stream every touchdown, every play, and every victory without a hitch. So visit jwflash.com and experience the winning difference of Flash Fiber. It's time to get away from that old-fashioned internet provider and take a giant step into the future with Flash Fiber from Joe Wheeler EMC. Flash Fiber, your high-speed internet connection for Morgan and Lawrence counties. Visit jwflash.com to learn more.
The Pillbox Pharmacy Price Village are trusted community pharmacy committed to outstanding customer service and affordable prices because your health should never be compromised. The Pillbox is a full-service independent pharmacy with a wide variety of services, including conventional prescription filling, medical equipment, immunizations, the convenience of free delivery on prescriptions, and a drive-through window on site. Located at 474 Alabama 67 South in Priceville. Experience the Pillbox Pharmacy Priceville difference today.
Big news from Owen Home Appliance Center. They've just received a huge shipment of scratch and dent appliances at the Somerville location. Get your hands on an 18 cubic foot garage or man cave fridge for just $3.99. Need something bigger? Check out the 26 cubic foot side-by-side stainless steel refrigerators, only $5.99. Or go all out with a 4-door French door refrigerator, originally $28.99, now just $12.99. Hurry in while supplies last. Visit Highway 231 in Lacey Spring or Highway 36 in Somerville. Quality products, quality service, quality pricing. It's in the name. Owen Home Appliance Center.
From the Holly Blackwood Realty broadcast booth, it's Priceville Bulldog football on 104.9 FM.
Welcome back to Warrior Field here in Coleman, Alabama at West Point High School. West Point Warriors have the score of 14. Priceville Bulldogs have the score of 7. The Priceville Bulldog band is out on the field now, getting ready to put on their halftime show, wearing their black and gold uniforms. Bubba, lots of pros, lots of cons. Saw a lot of good things. Saw some things that, we really need to work on, and one of those that I'm going to mention are penalties.
Yeah, untimely penalty. Man, any penalty is going to be a bad penalty, right? But I think we probably had 3 or 4 unsportsmanlike. You know, we had a late hit out of bounds. We had 2 sideline warnings. I mean, we had 45 yards that we gave them on 3 penalties, and they were at critical times. Yeah, we had returned the ball down here to inside the 30-yard line on that last kickoff, and we had a sideline warning that brought it back to the 45, and then that's where we stayed trying to throw the ball to the end zone down the sideline. You know, they were driving earlier, and we had them stopped, and then we get a late hit out of bounds. I mean, it was a clear late hit out of bounds. Just, gosh, it seems like we're there, but we're not playing very sharp tonight so far.
As far as penalties, yeah, you're right. But now let's look at the positives. The positive defensively, besides some of the penalties, defensively, our Bulldogs are doing well. Stopping Ollie, the running back, stopping the quarterback Hensley, for the most part.
Yeah.
You know, there's going to be a couple big plays here and there. But for the most part, man, defensively we're doing well. Running back-wise, we're playing well. There's some things I really like that I've seen.
Yeah, I think we've done a good job bottling up their offense because their quarterback is dynamic. I mean, he really is. He's kind of deceptive. You wouldn't look at him and think that he could probably move laterally like he does, but he's got a lot of wiggle and a lot of shake. And he made several of our guys miss, especially on that TD run that he had. So, but yeah, I agree with you. Overall, I think for 2 quarters, the first half, we did a good job of bottling up what they were trying to do. But there was still just some big plays that they made, and they made more plays than we did. You add in the penalties, that's why they've got the 7-point lead.
You know, but let's think about the first half of the season. So far for the season, Priceville Bulldogs come out in the second half and do so much better than they played the first half. So if that continues tonight, we should taste a little bit of success again tonight as far as when the game is over.
Yeah, the pattern that we've had so far, Bo, and I think this is what you're alluding to, we've been a team that can make adjustments really well. You know, we have had some losses, and that might not make it look like, well, you didn't adjust very well. But we have made adjustments to where we've slowed down the offenses, and our defenses have really kind of kept us in the games, right? Especially against East Limestone. They ran this zone read offense. We kind of shut that down in the second half, and then we started ball controlling them with our run, and it really wore them down. So maybe we can see a little bit of that tonight. We can see parts of it where our running game could get in.
I was just about to say that.
And we might have something there.
I was just about to say, defensively, the zone read has only had a few plays right there in that little soft zone that we've talked about right there on the hash mark there, the hash mark there, and they're doing a good job on keeping us in the game. They're doing a really good job on that.
Yeah.
Now let's talk about the West Point Warriors.
Yeah.
I'm impressed with the quarterback. We knew he was going to be a battle. We knew he was going to be tough. And, he's even more special to see live, isn't he?
Yeah, and I think, this is the whole reason that you run the zone read offense, because you have a quarterback now that you have to actually account for. So instead of a quarterback just dropping back and passing or handing the ball off, where you'd have 11 defenders against 10 offensive players because you take out the quarterback. Now, this type of offense, this zone read, you have to account. You have to account for that quarterback. And when he can run equally as well as the running back, it makes it that much harder. Because now you got to account for 2 guys in the backfield. Or he could pull it down and throw the little slant pass like he's been doing.
Yeah.
So they actually have some options there where this quarterback works really well in his offense.
And not to mention, he's not a small guy.
No.
He's big. He's physical. He's tall. He's thick. The running back, same way.
Yeah.
They're both big physical specimens to be high school football players. But for the most part, they're doing their job. They're doing a good job. And it's just a good ball game tonight.
Yeah,
we're watching a good ball game that's reach and play. And it means a lot. We talked about this before the game. But this game means a lot for both teams. Both teams know we have got to win tonight.
Yeah, absolutely. And then, I think, too, about that interception that we had. Remember, we got a 3-and-out on them when they were inside, like, the 20-yard line. We took the ball over. Maybe it was 4th down that they tried to go for it. That's what it was. We stopped them on 4th down. But you remember first play, we threw an interception, gave it right back to them.
That's right.
And they were able to go in and score. So there's a turnover there, too. They're +1 in the turnover battle, and it counted, big so far.
Hey, look, we talked in the coaches' breakfast this morning. What was our football commandment?
Grit.
If I'm Coach Parker and the staff in this locker room talk, I'm talking about grit right now.
Perseverance.
And I'm also talking about short-term memory. I am talking about first half is over. We are in a ball game, boys. And right now is where I need every one of y'all. I need to grit. I need to dig deep. I need you to persevere for the next half of football.
Yeah, I think we're going to make some adjustments on defense. We've got to account better for that quarterback. When he holds the ball and he's able to run, I think that did the most damage to us. So I think they're talking about that. I think they're also talking about on offense. I thought we did a good job of mixing it up. We did hit a few passes, right? We hit Brody Collins out here in the flat, and he got a good gain on that. Kept him off balance. we started running the ball to the left side, and we switched it up and started running it to the right. Ran a little bit of wildcat when we got inside the 20 down here. So I think we're doing enough on offense. Let's just tighten up the defense a little bit. Let's account for the quarterback when he runs the ball. Let's bottle him up a little bit, and I think we're going to see some positives.
Do you think that one interception that Sheldon did throw, wasn't? Do you think that's why his last few balls that he threw deep were overthrown? Do you think that's in the back of his mind?
No, I just think this is really the first game, honestly, that we've tried to go deep down the field, other than maybe Columbia, but we weren't even really trying to go deep down the field on them. Those were big passes. It's just a tough pass to connect on. And, they're young guys still trying to figure out the passing game. I mean, it's still we're not experienced much in the passing game. So when you got a wide receiver that's sprinting, just going down the sideline, it's tough to put it on the money. But, at least he didn't throw it in a place where it could be intercepted. He's throwing it out there where, Todd could run underneath it. If he wasn't going to catch it, then nobody was going to catch it. So it's okay. I think he's got good accuracy. I wouldn't doubt if he dials it in the second half and he could hit some of those.
But I love Friday Night Lights. I love really good ball games. And you and I have the best seat in the house. We're at a good ball game that's region play. We just saw the Priceville Bulldogs band, in the background, having the band playing, the people screaming, the smell of the grill.
I think they're cooking hamburgers out here or something, aren't they?
Yeah. For those
I'm not sure.
Are listening, right underneath the press box is the grill that is cooking tons of hamburgers and hot dogs. And Bubba and I definitely are going to leave here hungry for sure. The West Point Warriors band is now making their way out on the field to put on their show as well. And kudos to everybody out there.
Pride of Priceville just left the field. They did a good job.
They did a really good job. And, they work hard. The band members, the flag members, the cheerleaders, everybody involved on Friday Night Lights really do a lot of work. They give up a lot of their summer. They give up a lot of time. They do kudos to everybody that's involved to give us the experience that we have on Friday nights that we love so much.
Yeah, I mean, it revolves around the football team, but everybody, there's so many people participating. We've got parents that are loading up trailers with band equipment. We've got parents that are, out here in the summertime with the band during band week. I mean, it's a highlight weekend for everybody. So football's center stage, but there's so much more going on, with all the students.
One thing I can't wait to find out, Bubba, is, I know we've already talked about this for a minute, but the sideline penalties that we have, as you and I can see, there's really no room down there. And we're on the home side, so I don't know what it's like on the other side. I'm assuming it's probably the same. But I can't wait to talk to Coach Parker this week to find out what exactly that was. Because we've seen all year, we have a well-mannered team. We have a well-mannered coaching staff that are very respectful to the refs, that are very so I'm anxious to find out what happened over there.
I mean, I think it's just there's 10 feet. It couldn't be more than 10 feet there from the sideline to the fence, which means the white line is back 2 feet. You got to stay back. There's just not a lot of room. I don't know if it's just you got to have experience playing on a field like this, but this is the tightest I think I've ever seen it. And you got to think, too, I mean, we got a little excited over there on some big plays.
Yeah.
It's hard to call that penalty on a big play like that. We weren't in the field. We might have come across that line, but I don't know if it warranted, a 15-yard penalty. I'm not sure about that.
And, as we were walking in with the coming into the stadium, there was a guy from West Point telling us that the ultimate goal is to have that fence removed and that curb cut up and the fence brought all the way to the stands.
Okay.
He said that was supposed to happen before the season, and it didn't happen. And so I can only imagine if those penalties would have happened if the fence was not there.
Yeah, but, I mean, listen, I'm sure when we showed up over there, the coaches said, look, you got to stay behind this line. So we know the rules. We're not crying. We know the rules.
That's
we just
right.
got to do a better job of actually following the rules.
Hey, adversity. That's something we've got to overcome for the second half. It's a beautiful night. The lights are shining. The temperature is absolutely perfect. You're looking at high 60s, low 70s, something like that right now. And it's just a beautiful night of football.
Yeah, you can't get any better than this.
Yeah, this is awesome. Guys, we'll take a quick break here on 104.9. You're listening to Bulldog Radio, Fun Radio Sports Network. We'll be right back.
Open the door to savings.
Foodland has featured fresh, hand-cut quality meats at the best value since 1993. At your Priceville Foodland, you'll find a hometown experience and unbelievable prices. Come in and check out our wide variety of produce, too. Great meat, great service, great prices. Open Monday through Sunday, 7 a.m. to 8 p.m. We thank you for supporting your independent grocer, Priceville Foodland, proud sponsor of the Priceville Bulldogs.
You may not be a high school athlete, but if you have a sports-related injury, Encore Rehabilitation and Sports Medicine can deliver treatment that will get you back into your game. Injuries occur every day and in the sports you play. Encore provides physical therapy for minor injuries as well as rehab following surgery. Play hard, play to win, but when injuries occur, rely on Encore. We are proud to serve the Priceville and Morgan County community.
A dependable lawnmower is just about the best thing you can own. Until it quits. Discount Auto Parts on Alabama 67 in Priceville is the #1 store in North Alabama for lawnmower parts, both new and aftermarket. All brands: Kawasaki, Craftsman, Briggs & Stratton, Honda, Black & Decker, Toro, Ryobi, Troy-Built, and more. Discount Auto Parts has in stock or can get lawnmower parts within a day. Get the right lawnmower part at the right place. Home owned for over 3 decades. Priceville's Discount Auto Parts.
Need a certified welder with over 20 years of experience? Look no further than Accent Welding. We specialize in farm equipment, trailers, and heavy equipment maintenance and repairs. Nothing is too big for us. Visit us at 7295 Highway 67 South in Summerville, Alabama, or let them come to you. They're mobile and available 24 hours a day. Call 256-642-1185. Accent Welding, where quality meets reliability. Now, back to the game on Fun Radio.
Welcome back to Warrior Field in Coleman, Alabama at West Point High School. It is halftime. The West Point band is finishing up their show. There's 4 minutes and 20 seconds left of the halftime. Bubba, we're right in the middle of the season. Right when it's really important. As far as region play is concerned, I know right now that the Priceville Bulldogs were sitting at 3rd place in the region at 1-1. Russellville and Fairview are both 3-0. Then you have Lawrence County on our heels, Ardmore on our heels, and then East Limestone and West Point at the bottom.
Yeah, actually Russellville and Fairview are playing each other tonight, so the loser of that game is going to go to 3-1. Is that right? The loser of that game will go to 3-1.
Right. And then the winner of that game will be 4-0 sitting.
Right. Yeah, they're going to. Both of those teams are kind of leading the pack, in our region. But this second half, that's crucial. Really got to get these adjustments down. Our guys got to come out, and they've got to be determined on defense, and they've got to be determined on offense. And really, this is a let's show you who we are kind of game. Second half's got to be on. Can't afford to miss in this second half. No silly mistakes, no silly penalties. We got to play our best half of football so far this season, right here.
Yeah, I totally agree. You can't have any more heat underneath you as far as urgency, as far as playoff or extra football, shall we say, free football after the regular season. So I'm anxious to see how the Bulldogs run out. I'm anxious to see the types of adjustments that the coaching staff has made.
Yeah.
Referees are coming back out on the field.
I think something too, Bo, West Point's 0-5, right? They haven't won a game yet. But we've all agreed that their record is not indicative of the quality of team that they are. And I think that first half, I think they really showed us. I think that's the way that they've probably played all season, but they've made untimely mistakes, untimely turnovers that just have not allowed them to get into the win column. But I think that first half kind of showed us this is the team probably. This is what they've looked like all season, which was pretty impressive. I mean, they know who they are and they do it pretty well, right? Defense plays pretty solid. So I'm not really surprised. but I think I don't think we've seen our best game yet. We haven't played our best tonight. So hoping this third quarter we come back out, we get this ball, and we make a statement in this first drive.
I'd love for this first drive to make a statement. You took the words right from out of my mouth, Bubba.
Minute and a half left before we get going here.
I just looked it up. The Scottsboro Wildcats are up 14-7 over Brewer.
Okay.
So it's halftime. It's 14-7. Same score we have. So Brewer Patriots facing off to the Scottsboro Wildcats. We'll pull some more scores up here. And since we have just a minute left before halftime's over, we'll take our last break here at halftime. We'll be right back for the Priceville Bulldogs, the West Point Warriors, second half of football. We'll be right back on Bulldog Radio 104.9.
Are you looking to buy or sell a home in Priceville? Look no further than Holly Blackwood, your dedicated real estate agent and proud sponsor of the Priceville Bulldogs. Holly Blackwood is more than just a real estate agent. She's a pillar of our community. When you choose Holly Blackwood, you're choosing someone who genuinely cares about making Priceville a better place for everyone. Trust Holly Blackwood, the community's trusted real estate agent. Contact Holly Blackwood at 256-612-0034. The last realtor you'll ever need.
Citizen Family Dentistry is more than just a dentist's office. They are your partner in creating healthy, beautiful smiles. From pediatric care for little ones to advanced cosmetic dentistry for adults, Citizen Family Dentistry has your family's smile in mind. And with Invisalign, the latest technology for straightening teeth, you can achieve the smile of your dreams, discreetly and comfortably. Located in Mallard Village, Priceville, and on Highway 31 in Hartselle, welcoming new patients of all ages. Citizen Family Dentistry. Your family's smile is our priority.
Morgan Farmers Co-op takes pride in stocking our showroom with high-quality, effective products designed to treat everyday issues at your home, business, or farm. Our knowledgeable staff is here to serve you. Whether servicing large acreage for our farmers or the home gardener, we have someone on staff to assist. Morgan Farmers is proud to support many local activities. We're committed to working hard, doing our best today, building an even better tomorrow. Morgan Farmers Co-op, where community meets quality.
At Traditions Bank, we're building the bridge to your dreams. Whether it's your new home, buying land, or creating that perfect backyard oasis, we're agile, giving you quick answers so you can start making those dreams a reality. We're proud to invest in our local communities serving Morgan, Coleman, Blount, and Winston counties with the dedication you deserve. Traditions Bank, building the bridge to your dreams. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Now more Bulldog play-by-play on Fun Radio, Fun 104.9.
Welcome back to Warrior Field. Priceville Bulldogs here at West Point High School facing the West Point Warriors. It's halftime. West Point Warriors are up 14 to Priceville Bulldogs 7. The teams are back out on the field warming up after their halftime locker room rest and talk from the coaches. Quick scoreboard update. Decatur Heritage traveled to Faultville this evening, and Faultville is winning at half, 13-7. Congratulations. We had Coach Ward with us this morning, Bubba, from the Faultville Blue Devils. Join us this morning at the coach's breakfast. So congratulations, Coach Ward. Keep it going. We're pulling for you in the second half. Hartselle and Coleman are at halftime as well. Coleman is up on Hartselle 7-0.
Close game.
That's two close games right in the middle of
defensive battle there.
Defensive battle. We looked up the Austin score. The Austin score is at half as well, and they are up 31-13 over the Huntsville Panthers at the moment. But right now, the game that means the most is the Priceville Bulldogs and the West Point Warriors here at Warrior Field. West Point up 14. Priceville Bulldogs 7.
One more update. Fairview and Russellville.
Okay, what's that score?
Tied up 14 all at half.
14-14. Boy, that'd be a good game.
Surprise there. No surprise.
That'd be a good game to be at right there, Bubba. Teams are now running to their sidelines as we are getting set for the second half of the Bulldogs versus the Warriors. Bulldogs do receive the ball back.
I think that could be a big thing for us. Offensively, we moved the ball well in the first quarter. We kind of stalled out a little bit in the second quarter. We had a few untimely penalties that kind of set us back a little bit.
Yeah, we did.
But let's get focused here, Bulldogs. Coach Parker's out there. He's getting everyone riled up for the team-wise.
Yeah, they're
running to the sidelines. I think we're going to see a focused Bulldog team here. And let's see what we do on the return again. Are they going to kick it to Todd Borden again, who just ran it back 35 yards, 40 yards? Are they going to kick it to him again?
Boy, that was a good run for sure. I wouldn't doubt it if Coach is tying a rope to the fence and keeping the players inside the rope.
Yeah, if we could just stay behind the white line over there. It's only about 3 foot wide.
I mean, it's not deep.
We'll gain 60 yards in the second half just on that alone, just staying behind the line.
Well, it's a beautiful night, man. Both sides of the stadium is packed. There's a lot of people. This is the game to be at in Coleman County tonight.
So I'm seeing Tides going back. Well, he's an up man. Jack Eubanks is on the up man. He's the second level. And then playing back for us, we've got Uriah
and Colton.
It looks like Colton Madewell.
Yep. All right, they line up.
Any four of those guys could get it.
The ball is teed up. The kicker runs forward, kicks the ball. The ball is in the air, and it is deep. Uriah's got the ball. He crosses the 15, crosses the 20, gets through, cuts to the outside, and is brought down at the 32-yard line.
Flag on the play.
And there's another flag on the play. Laundry on the field. We got holding on the return team, which is Priceville. That's not how you want to get started coming right out of the locker room, Bubba.
No, there was a decent return. Uriah did a good job. Yeah. Just man, you just need to.
That was a good
a little bit more discipline there.
15, 20-yard run, return. Now the ball is placed right about the 14-yard line. Bands coming up the stadium, back into their spots. Whistles being blown. Shotgun formation. Sheldon takes a snap, hand it off right up the middle for a tough run. The pile is still moving. Whistle is blown. Looks like the ball's going to be placed right about the 15, 16-yard mark.
So start off the second half a lot like we did the first half there, running it straight up the middle, trying to hit that A gap, just a power run. Colton Madewell took the handoff, and I'm guessing, he went about 4 yards there. Looks like it's about second and 6.
Ty Borden's a wide receiver on the near sideline. You got two running backs in the backfield with Sheldon. Colton Madewell behind him. Bronson Carroll to the right. He hands off to Colton. Colton runs straight up the middle for another tough, hard run and makes it to right at the 20-yard line. It's going to be about 3rd and 4 for the Priceville Bulldogs.
They've got their entire linebackers all up within about 3 or 4 yards of the line of scrimmage. If they don't feel the right hole, if they don't feel the right gap, and we're able to make a miss, we could get a big run.
They're definitely showing blitz on this 3rd and 4 for the Priceville Bulldogs. Same formation for the Priceville Bulldogs. Sheldon takes the snap, hands it off, and it goes to the right side of the tackle, cuts up field, and gets a Traditions Bank first down.
Colton's got incredible patience.
He does.
And another deadly combination with him. He's got incredible patience, but his vision is incredible as well. So he was able to patiently just wait, find his hole. He picked his hole, and he got the first down there. Great run by that young man.
Ball's on the 28-yard line. Priceville Bulldogs are going from right to left. As you look at the field, he looks at the sideline, gets the play from the coaches. Ty Borden's in motion. He comes to the hash mark to the near sideline. Sheldon takes a snap, rolls to his left, takes a throw to Ty Borden. The ball is caught on the 40-yard line. Gets about 5 more tough yards. He is down on the 48-yard line. That's another Traditions Bank first down for the Priceville Bulldogs.
Ty just came to the hash mark and just did a quick little little post pattern, really, just to the outside, and great pass. Sheldon actually threw the ball before he even made his cut.
Exact same formation for the Priceville Bulldogs. Sheldon takes the snap, hands the ball off to Colton Madewell. He cuts to the right and gets right across midfield to the 49.5, 50-yard line. We're looking at 2nd and 8 for the Priceville Bulldogs.
So our line is actually kind of blocking off, and then Colton will run down the line, and then he finds his hole and he cuts up. It's kind of like a little drag pattern there.
All right, Ty Borden goes to the far sideline. No wide receivers on the near sideline. You've got 2 running backs in the backfield, one on either side of Sheldon. Shotgun formation. He takes the snap, throws it to the right to Colton Madewell over his head, and he took a lick as he let go of the ball right there.
Yeah, big shot on Sheldon there. I mean, the linebacker had a complete, just easy shot at him, and I think Sheldon's, he's a little bit shaken up there.
That was
right in the ribs.
Titan Thornton, the outside linebacker for the West Point Warriors, came across on the near sideline, right towards Sheldon's back, and he never saw him, and he took a lick. Ball is snapped to Sheldon. He rolls out to his right, looks downfield, throws the ball near the sideline, and the ball is caught.
That's a catch.
For a first down.
Ty
Borden. That's a Traditions Bank first down, and the ball is going to be set on the 38-yard line. First down and 10 for the Priceville Bulldogs. They are on the move as they're on the West Point side of the field. 8 minutes, 34 seconds to go. West Point still 14, Priceville 7. Ball is snapped, handed off to Colton Madewell. He goes straight up the middle for another 2-yard hard run for Colton. Boy, Colton's a tough running back.
Yeah, he ran strong on that one. He's going to be go to the sideline, and Xavion's coming in to relieve him. That pass pattern earlier, that was just Todd ran a little 10 and out, and Sheldon put it on the money. First down, moved the sticks. After that run, now we got 2nd and 8. So we're moving the ball. We're inside the 40-yard line here. Offense is looking great coming out of halftime.
It's same formation that we have. This time you have Xavion Campbell and Bronson Carroll in the backfield. Xavion backs up behind Sheldon. They take the snap. It's a play action. He rolls to the right, throws the ball across the middle, and the ball is in and out of the hands.
Pass was a little behind him. Braden Raymer, he was open there. If he would have just kind of sat down in that little soft area, I think Sheldon would have connected on that one, but he kind of continued to run the pattern. I think Sheldon was really trying to throw him open. I think he wasn't open if he kept running, so he just threw it a little behind him.
I think it was a fastball to him, too. I think the ball was there quicker than he thought it was going to be there. That was a good, hard strike.
Third down, 8 yards.
Missed opportunity there, 3rd and 8.
You got Drawball and Ty Borden, 2 wide receivers on the near sideline. Uriah is in motion. Sheldon takes a snap, throws the ball, and it is blocked and knocked down by the West Point defense.
Play just took a little bit too long to develop. We're running a pattern down the sideline, and we had to get rid of the ball a little bit too quickly. The defender was in the backfield, and it just did not allow us an opportunity to get that wide receiver open.
You're sitting at about the 37-yard line. It is 4th down and 8 for the Priceville Bulldogs. Going from right to left, wearing their white jerseys, white pants, and black helmets. 3 wide outs on the near sideline. We're going for it. Sheldon takes the snap, throws the ball across the middle, in and out of the hands. That was a great throw. He was open. Great route, ran. Untimely drop right there. And just a missed opportunity there for the Priceville Bulldogs. Ball is turned over on downs. Bulldogs defense runs out on the field. Brody Collins is getting the rest of the defense fired up as he's coming out talking to everybody. West Point Warriors offense is now running out on the field. Running back Ollie Howell and quarterback Hunter Hensley are in the backfield. Ollie's about 2 yards behind Hunter. Hunter takes a snap, hands off to the running back, Ollie. He goes right up the middle for a 2-yard gain, going from left to right. The ball is now on the 39-yard line.
Good stop by the defense. Gang tackle. Really just kind of converged on the ball as he ran it up the middle. Nothing fancy there, just a handoff and a power run straight up the middle. But a good gain there for them on first down. I think it's 2 or 3 yards there that they got. Defense needs to stand up here.
Defense now showing a five-man front. Gets through the line. They hand off to Ollie. There are flags on the field for a 1-yard loss on the far sideline as he was trying to bounce out to the outside to his left side. Waiting on to see what the call is from the refs.
They're asking Coach Parker what he wants to do, so I'm thinking it's holding against the offense. They're going to back him up.
Yep. West Point Warriors are backing up, waiting to hear the official call. Great defense on that. Great defense. Ollie's not a small running back by no means.
No, but we brought an extra guy up under the line there, and it was just too many. We had him outnumbered. When he tried to kick it to the outside on the left, we had him outnumbered and brought him down when we needed to. Made the tackle when we got there.
All right, you got second down and about 18 yards. Second and 15, sorry.
We need good eye attention here, right? We don't want to be fooled by some kind of eye candy.
They have 2 wideouts on the far side, 1 wideout on the near side. They're on the far hash mark, going from left to right. West Point Warriors have the ball. It is second down and 15. The refs just stopped play and are discussing something, Bubba. Did I miss something?
I'm not sure what they're
Maybe they're talking about the placement of the ball, because the guy just picked up the ball and is moving it back even further.
Well, holding is 10 yards.
So now it's on the 29-yard line. Second down and long for the West Point Warriors. 2 wideouts on the top. Shotgun formation. Henley takes the snap. He rolls towards the near sideline, takes off running, gets across the 40 and stiffs arms the Priceville Bulldogs and gets out of bounds at the 42-yard line. Still going to be third and about 4.5 to 5 yards.
Yeah, I think
that's a great stiff arm.
Defensively, we had no one defending on the left side. Everybody crashed in. I mean, he made a good decision to keep that ball and run it around the right end.
All right, they got 2 wideouts at the top, 2 wideouts towards the near side. Hunter Hensley takes the snap, drops back, looks to his right, tucks in the ball, and takes off and gets across the line of game for a first down and pushed out of bounds right at the mid-50-yard line. Right at midfield. It's going to be a first down for the West Point Warriors.
There's a
penalty on the play.
Are they going to get him for holding again?
West Point Warriors are dropping their helmets and moving, looking down and moving backwards. So it's going to be
holding.
Third and about 14 yards.
You know, Priceville, we've got to wrap up. We're getting there, but this guy cannot be brought down with an arm tackle. You've got to wrap up and bring him to the ground.
And about 17 yards.
Third and 16. Third and 16. We have 1 wide out for the West Point on the far side, 2 on the near side. Hunter's in shotgun formation, takes a snap, and gets pressured by the Priceville Bulldog defense. He takes off to the left, heads to the far sideline.
Penalty on that block.
Pushed out of bounds right at the 45-yard line. There are more flags on the field on the far sideline between the hash mark and the out of bounds. There's a Priceville Bulldog still on the ground.
Yeah, so that's going to be a defenseless player. Clearly, he was watching the quarterback, and he got lit up by the blocker. I know the blocker's really excited, like he did something good there. But that's going to be a 15-yard penalty without a doubt, and they're going to be backed up there. So not a smart play by him. 24 was the one that lit him up.
That is Priceville Bulldog player was Cole Wells. He's jumped right up and is fired up and is fine. Defense is talking to Coach right now. Coach Burke, he's a great defensive coordinator, and he has a lot of fire in him, doesn't he?
So that's the kind of play, honestly, that should fire our guys up. That was clearly a defenseless player that was running down the field. And I know, it's in the heat of the game. You make plays like that. You're going to make blocks like that. But their entire team is pretty excited about that block. It was a good one, but you can't do that. So I would think that would fire our guys up. I wouldn't doubt if Coach Burke is over there saying, is that how they're going to do? Let's go answer that.
Hey, if I wasn't standing up here with you, Bubba, you would think that was me with the white hat on down there, walking around.
Yeah.
He was built and shaped just like me.
He looks like a cowboy.
He's hyperanalyzing all kind of stuff tonight. The referees have definitely been busy. Coach Parker's got him on the sideline right now talking to them. You're looking at 3rd down and about 20. West Point walks up to the ball.
3rd and 20. You're right. 3rd and 20.
2 wideouts on the far side, 2 wideouts on the near side. They're on the far hash mark.
We've got to take advantage of these mistakes they're making.
Waiting on the snap. Hensley takes the snap, drops back, doesn't see anything, tucks the balls, running towards the near sideline, and gets run out of bounds at the 35-yard line, which will make it 4th down and 11 for the West Point Warriors.
4th and 11, that would be from their 35-yard line, so they're gonna punt right here. So those penalties, Bo, eventually they were making plays with the penalties, but they just kept shooting themselves in the foot and backing themselves up. If they had not made the penalties, they'd have moved on down the field. But as it is, we took advantage of it, and we're getting the ball back. That was costly for them. We need to answer, make them pay for that.
Punter grabs the ball, kicks the ball for a tall, high kick, and it takes a Warrior bounce and rolls to the 15-yard line.
And the ball's going to be down at the 15.
Priceville Bulldogs will be coming out. They'll have the ball on the 15-yard line. 1st and 10. There's 5 minutes and 34 seconds left. The score is still 14 for the West Point, 7 for Priceville. As we flip sides, we'll be right back on the Bulldog Radio 104.9.
Are you sure you're not paying too much for insurance? At Aiken & Associates, we offer home, auto, farm, commercial insurance. It's always a good idea to review your insurance policies periodically to ensure you have the best coverage for the best price. Aiken & Associates is an independent agency that does all the work for you by shopping your rates through multiple A-plus rated companies. Visit one of our offices in Priceville, Cullman, and Decatur. Give us a call today for a quote from Aiken & Associates Insurance Group at 256-355-8500 or visit our website at aikenandassociates.com.
Call Sharp Roofing and Construction for all your insurance restoration needs. From hail and wind damage to interior water claims, our team of professionals can handle it all. We specialize in restoring your property and getting you back into your home quickly. Leave the work to us. Call us today at 256-580-6075. Look us up on Facebook or visit our website at sharproofingandconstruction.com. Sharp Roofing and Construction proudly supports Priceville Bulldog Athletics.
Priceville Bulldog Football, 104.9 FM.
Welcome back to Warrior Field. Priceville took the ball, handed it off to Colton Madewell. He made it to about the 8-yard line, so it is 2nd and 8 for the Priceville Bulldogs. Sheldon's in shotgun. Takes the snap. He rolls to his right towards the far sidelines, makes a good throw on the run. And he gets forced out of bounds for about another 4-yard or 3-yard gain. It's going to be 3rd and 5 for the Priceville Bulldogs.
Really good pass and catch there. Sheldon ran out to his right, rolled out to his right. He's right-handed, so that's the easy pass for him to make there to Uriah in the flat for a 5-yard gain.
2 wide outs on the near side, 2 wide outs on the far side. 1 running back to Sheldon's left. West Point showing a 5-man front this time instead of the traditional 4-man that they've shown all night. He backs up, makes a good throw to draw ball across the middle. Draw ball takes the ball, slips, keeps his feet underneath him. That's a Traditions Bank first down as he goes down about the 24-yard line. Good catch and good run by Peekaboo draw ball.
Peekaboo 22. Kaysen is such a good route runner. He's right where Sheldon knows he's supposed to be, and Sheldon's accurate. He puts it on the money. Good catch there. First down.
Traditions Bank first down. Here we go. Same formation. Uriah runs in. Sheldon takes the snap, looks to his right, throws a strike just in front of his intended receiver. It's going to be second down.
Not sure they were on the same page.
10. Looked like miscommunication, either a route or.
Good idea. It would have been a first down. He ran a good 10-yard pattern. It's a little 10-yard turnaround button hook there, but I'm not sure they were on the same page.
You got Colton Madewell in the backfield to his left. You have Ty Borden down here on the near sideline. Ball is handed off to Colton. Colton runs to his right, comes back to his left. He's got a blocker, crosses the 35, goes down to the 40. Traditions Bank, first down for the Priceville Bulldogs. Great vision and great run by Colton Madewell.
He was bottled up. I mean, they had him in the backfield, but he did a little silhouette, got back out to the reverse the field and come all the way back around to the left. He's going to take a breather. He ran about 50 yards for that 15-yard gain, but we moving the chains.
It's first and 10 on our own 39-yard line, going from right to left. I do see the middle linebacker with his hands on his hips, 2 defensive line with their hands on their hips, running the balls, wearing them down. Here we go. Priceville takes the snap.
Xavier
gets right through the left side of the defensive line for about a 4-yard gain. It's going to be second and around 6, maybe 7.
Yeah, good run there. And I agree with you. I'm seeing their defense. They look a little tired. Maybe we can start leaning on them here. We do have them covering every blade of grass on the field from side to side. Well, Parker's he's really mixing it up with passing, running both sides of the field. I mean, he's coming out with a lot of different options here that they're having to cover.
He's got 2 running backs. Ball is snap, handed off to Xavier Campbell. Xavier Campbell comes to the first near side, gets out of bounds.
First down.
At the 47-yard line for another Traditions Bank first down for the Priceville Bulldogs.
You know, surprisingly, we ran that ball to the short side of the field, which normally, you know, with a toss play like that, you're going to want to get it to the wide side. But that worked out well for us. We had one receiver out here that was blocking, and Xavier was able to turn it up.
Ball is sitting on the near hash mark. Same formation as we've seen, and Sheldon takes a snap. Fake toss to the running back. He runs to his right.
Run it.
He takes off running. He comes across the middle, and he's got a Traditions Bank first down and is down at the 34-yard line.
Good decision there by Sheldon. He ran it all the way out to the side. He's still looking for a wide receiver and could have thrown it, but there was nobody that was open. He was open, so he just ran it for the 12-yard gain. Great decision by him. This is a great drive here, but we were inside the 5, and now we're on the 33.
They hurry up to the ball. Ty Borden down here on the near sideline. They've already snapped the ball. The ball is handed off to Xavier. Xavier fumbles the ball.
Oh, no.
Looks like West Point got on the ball.
They're not really
There's
excited.
A lot of discussion going on. Our offense is staying on the field.
We might have covered it up.
I can't see. Well, that was a gift. That was a gift.
Wow, it sure looked like West Point.
Their cornerback came crashing in, reached in just perfectly, and as Xavier was making the spin, the ball came out.
Ooh, that was a gift.
You're looking at the ball is now on the 35-yard line. We have 2nd and 12. Priceville offense is looking across the field at coach. They're on the far hash mark. Todd Borden's on the near hash mark. 2 running backs in the outfield, one to his right, one to his left. Ball is handed off to Bronson Carroll. Bronson Carroll keeping his legs turning and gets a tough 4 yards. Ball is down about the 31.
32-yard line.
So I'm guessing with that play, that was 2nd down and what was it, about 13 or 14 yards? We running the ball up the middle. This is 4 down territory, without a doubt. We ran that play saying, all right, we're gonna use 4 downs if necessary.
3rd down and 8. 3rd down and 8. You have 2 wide receivers, one on the top, one on the bottom. We're going right to left. Sheldon takes the snap, looks to his right, makes a throw to Colton Madewell. Colton Madewell catches the ball, gets hit out of bounds as he is catching the ball for about a 3-yard gain. The ball is going to be placed on the 30-yard line, and it is going to be 4th down and about 6. There's 1 minute to go in the 3rd quarter. West Point is up 14. Priceville 7. Priceville's on the move. 4th down.
7, it looks like.
Yeah, 3 wideouts on the left, 1 wideout on the right, which is the top side. 1 running back. Sheldon takes the snap. He looks to his right. That's got to be pass interference, Bubba.
Oh,
he was holding. There's no way you don't throw that flag, right?
He had one arm that he lost.
He held on to his arm, and he couldn't turn around to catch the ball.
I mean, that was his right arm. He had it held down. We could see it from up here. I'm not sure. How did he miss that when he's 20 yards away from him?
And I know we're wearing the Priceville hat, but that was a missed call by the referees for sure.
If our receiver's trying to go catch the ball and he's got one hand, I mean, we're not trying to be that fancy. I know it's cool to catch the ball with one hand, but not right there.
When West Point takes over, the ball's on the 30-yard line. They hustle up to the line of scrimmage. Hensley's in the back, takes the snap, hands off to Ollie, the running back. He goes straight up the middle for a tough 10-yard gain for a 1st down. West Point has definitely moved the ball for the 1st down. So although there's another flag on the field. Looks like it's going to be on West Point. West Point is walking it off.
It's got to be yeah. You know, Bo, I was going to mention this is difficult for our guys. Several of these guys play both ways. And we just drove the ball from inside the 5 down to the 30. It had to have been about a 15-play drive, don't you think? And now they're back there on defense. And now they're going to be asked to stop this really strong offense.
Looks like the clock's winding down. There's 17 on the play clock, 19 on the game clock. They're walking up. Looks like
they're going to have to hike it.
Before the play. This will be the last play for the 3rd quarter. Ball is snapped, given to Ollie, the running back. He's going straight up the middle for an 8-yard gain. That's the end of the 3rd quarter. West Point 14, Priceville 7. It'll be 2nd down and 4 yards to go when we come back on Bulldog Radio 104.9.
There's plenty of choices when it comes to beverages, and there's plenty of stores that sell beverages, but only one has all the beverages you could want. Tucker's Beverages, 2201 Highway 67 South in Somerville and Bethel Road in Priceville. It's your first for thirst stop on Highway 67. Open daily from 9 to 9, Monday through Saturday. Call ahead at 256-822-2000. Tucker's Beverages, Somerville and Priceville, with a cold beverage to quench your thirst.
It's time to improve your life by improving your hearing. Quality Hearing Healthcare provides you with the highest standard of hearing care with excellence, integrity, and personalized service. From hearing screenings to helping you select the right hearing technology to fit your lifestyle, Quality Hearing Healthcare offers the finest selection of high-quality hearing aid services. Call today for a free evaluation appointment with Rachel Massey, a nationally recognized hearing expert. 256-355-5476. The latest in hearing health products and services to get your hearing back. Quality Hearing Healthcare, Highway 67 in Priceville and Highway 69 across from Marshall Medical Center North.
From the Holly Blackwood Realty broadcast booth, it's Priceville Bulldog football on 104.9 FM.
Welcome back to Warrior Field. It's fourth quarter. West Point's got the ball on their own 47-yard line. Cole Oliver with the handoff gets him before he was able to even almost hold on to the ball.
I'm interested to see where they're going to mark this because they didn't blow the whistle until he had already lost 3 yards on the play. Then they blew the whistle. How are they going to give him the ball where we started tackling him?
Yeah, I don't know. That should have been about a
3-yard loss.
Shoot, more than that. About a 5-10-yard loss.
They didn't blow the whistle until
they're
he
showing
was behind the line of scrimmage.
Third down and about 7. West Point takes a snap, hands the ball off. Brody Collins is there to meet him at the line of scrimmage. And he works hard to get about 2 yards. It's going to be 4th and 5 for the West Point Warriors. That was a great job.
This is a big call by their coach right here. Big call by their coach right here.
4th and 6. Sorry, I said 4th and 5. Looks like it's 4th and 6.
Man, we
They're
could
kicking
use
teams running out on the field.
We could use a missed snap here, a mishandled snap.
Hey, it's fourth quarter, boys. Fourth quarter. Jack Eubanks is standing out on about the 27-yard line. Backs up now to about the 20-yard line. The snap, the kick, sky-high kick.
Oh,
and he was hit. There we go. West Point hit Jack Eubanks as he was looking for the ball.
So that's going to be a halo.
And there were,
I believe that's just a 10
flags coming from every ref on the field, it looked like.
Jack went up to field to catch the fair catch, and the defender tackled him.
All right, it's fourth quarter. Now the Bulldogs are going from left to right.
That's got to be a halo interference. Is that a 15-yard penalty from the spot?
I think that's what they're discussing now. They're looking at. Looks like the ball is going to be set.
15-yard penalty right there. Halo interference.
The ball is going to be on the 44-yard line. The Bulldogs will have 56 yards to go for the goal line. The Bulldogs are running back out on the field.
I think Coach Parker is calling a really good game. He's kept them off balance. He's done a lot of different things. We've actually seen some plays that we haven't run this year. Some of the past plays.
We have number 11, Brody Collins, in the backfield.
Diamond formation.
Diamond formation. The ball is handed off to Colton Madewell. Colton Madewell gets just past the line of scrimmage. It's going to be 2nd and 9. Ball is going to be set on the 45-yard line. 10 minutes and 4 seconds to go in the ball game. 14 West Point, 7 Priceville. They run back up to the line of scrimmage. Looks like West Point's back to their 4-man front. Although the
10 seconds on the play clock.
8 seconds left, 7 seconds. The snap. He's handed off to Bronson Carroll. Bronson Carroll is met at the line of scrimmage by the West Point defense.
Really nowhere for him to run there. Not a bad play, but we didn't block well on that play at all. They had that well defended.
Solid field, y'all. Blew the offensive line up on that one. That was a great stop by Soller. It is now 3rd and 10. 9 minutes to go in the fourth quarter. Priceville Bulldogs going from left to right. Let's see what he draws up on this play here. Wide receiver on the far side, wide receiver on the near side. The snap. Sheldon's rolling to his right. Looks deep. Ty Borden's got a step on it.
Got him.
And the ball is caught at the 20-yard line.
Stop and go.
And he is fall down on the 19-yard line.
He did a little stop and go.
Bulldog first down.
He did a little 10-yard stop. The defender bid on it, and he ran right by him. But the pass
was on the money.
On the money.
Into the bucket. We are in the red zone. Fourth quarter. 8 minutes to go. Same formation. Ty Borden on the near sideline. Bodie Collins is in motion. Sheldon takes a snap. Hands it off to Bronson Carroll. Bronson Carroll goes up the middle and just bulldozes the linebacker crew from the West Point and gets knocked down at the 8-yard line. That's another traditions thing. Bulldog first down.
Bronson Carroll just big boyed him. He ran through 2 or 3 tackles on that play.
It is first and goal. Sheldon takes the snap, hands the ball off to Bronson Carroll. Keeps touchdown. He goes to the outside. Touchdown. Bronson Carroll for the Priceville Bulldogs. 7 minutes, 55 seconds left in the game. Bronson Carroll runs into the line, does a jump cut to the left, and gets to the goal line. Field. This extra point to tie the game. The ball is snapped. The ball is put on the ground, and the ball is kicked. It's in the air.
Yes, sir.
We have a tie ball game, Bubba. 14-14 with 7 minutes and 55 seconds left to go in the game.
Dogs answer.
Point 14.
Dogs answer.
14. You're listening to Bulldog Radio. We'll be right back.
In a small town, you get unique benefits, such as the personalized attention at DOC Orthopedics. Our physicians live right here in the community. It not only makes them your neighbors, but also a part of your extended family. That's the level of care you receive. Even without an appointment, you'll always see a board-certified physician. Experience world-class orthopedic care from doctors who genuinely care about our community. DOC Orthopedics and Sports Medicine has proudly served our local community and sports programs for over 50 years.
Genman Generac is an elite Power Pro dealer for Generac. We do one thing and one thing only, and that's generators. And our customers say we're the best at it. Our factory-trained technicians are friendly, knowledgeable, and on time. For a home generator, call the Genman 256-640-3434 or GenmanGenerators.com, where everyone gets a free 10-year warranty and a customer is treated like a friend.
Now back to the game on Fun Radio.
Welcome back to Warriors Field. We have a tie regional game between West Point and Priceville. It is 14-14. Priceville just kicked a pooch kick. West Point's got the ball with 7 minutes and 49 seconds. The ball is being placed on the 40-yard line. Is that what that? Am I right, Bubba? Yep, the 40 and a half. Almost a 41-yard line. It's going to be 1st and 10 for the West Point Warriors. They are going right to left. They have 2 wide receivers near sideline. 1 wide receiver on the far sideline. The Bulldogs are showing blitz. The ball is handed off to Ollie. Ollie cuts to the right and is running down the sideline and gets pushed down on the 30-yard line. That was a big run by the West Point Warriors for a 1st down.
Yeah, I think they just had that play well blocked. We really didn't have anybody over there to get him. He ran it through the C gap, farthest gap out on the right end. That end just kind of sealed the edge, and he ran right around him.
They run up to the line of scrimmage. The ball was placed on the 32-yard line. Same formation. Shotgun formation for Hensley. Hensley takes a snap, hands the ball back off to Ollie. Ollie gets about 5 more yards. The ball's going to be placed on the 26-yard line. It's going to be 2nd and 5 for the West Point Warriors as they are on the drive going from right to left. There's 6 minutes and 57 seconds left of the ball game. in this great football regional game on Friday night.
We need a timely play right here. Timely stop right here.
Hensley takes a snap. He keeps the ball and falls down.
Good play, Jack.
On the 27-yard line.
Jack Eubanks was out there to force him back up. It's the money down. This is third and I would say this is going to be 3rd and 6. 3rd and 6 yards right here. Big play. 6:25 left in the game. It's a big play where they're at the 26-yard line, 27-yard line. Big play right here, Bo.
All right, defense is talking it up. Hensley takes a snap. He rolls out to the right, to the far. Oh, it got right in between two. I thought it may have been an interception there for a second. What a great strike of a throw in between two Priceville defenders into the hands of the intended receiver. The ball is caught and put on the 12-yard line for a first down for West Point. West Point is in the red zone.
Sometimes you can guard a play, but the play is just better. He executed.
That ball was put on.
We were there, but he executed a little bit better.
Shotgun formation, takes a snap.
Good play. Braden Raymer knocked it down.
Braden Raymer blocked the throw. The guy was there on a quick slant.
Slant to the left side, but Raymer just put his hands up. He wasn't going to get there, so knock it down, and that's what he did. Big play right there.
The lights are shining. All the helmets are glistening with glare. It's Friday night. West Point's in the red zone. It's fourth quarter with 5 minutes and 30 seconds.
They don't get any better than this, Bo.
Regional game, 14-all.
Quarterback keep.
Hensley keeps the ball, runs to the left, gets through the defenders. They're calling him down on the 6-inch. That's going to be first and goal. Literally, he's got about 6 inches. First and goal for the West Point Warriors. With 5 minutes and 12 seconds remaining, the clock is ticking.
I think they're, we knew this quarterback was going to be good. He's a solid player. He's really good with this zone read, and he's strong.
The ball is snapped, handed off to Ollie. He pushes his way through. For a touchdown, West Point Warriors touchdown with 4 minutes and 53 seconds showing on the clock. Kicking team is running out for the extra point. It is 20-14 at the moment. Let's see if the kicker kicks it through the uprights to make it 21-14. Ball is snapped. Kick is in the air. And it is good. West Point 21, Priceville 14. We'll be right back on the Bulldog Radio 104.9. You're listening to Bubba Thrash and Bo Goss with the Fun Radio Media Sports Network. Attention all football fans, are you ready for Friday Night Lights? Let's get in the game with Realtor Bo Goss, your MVP in real estate. Whether you're looking to score a new home or sell like a champion, I'll deliver winning results every time. Don't sit on the sidelines. Call Bo Goss, 256-274-3461. It's a great day to call Bo.
Football season is here, and there's no better way to enjoy the game than with Flash Fiber Internet from Joe Wheeler EMC. With speeds up to 2 gigs, Flash Fiber gives you the power to stream every touchdown, every play, and every victory without a hitch. So visit jwflash.com and experience the winning difference of Flash Fiber. It's time to get away from that old-fashioned internet provider and take a giant step into the future with Flash Fiber from Joe Wheeler EMC. Flash Fiber, your high-speed internet connection for Morgan and Lawrence counties. Visit jwflash.com to learn more.
Now more Bulldog play-by-play on Fun Radio, Fun 104.9.
Welcome back to Warrior Field. West Point Warrior kicks the ball in the air after their score. They're 21, Priceville's 14. We get the ball, and the ball is great run back by Colton Maywell. He comes to the near sideline and gets stopped and pushed out of bounds. at the 40-yard line.
That's what we needed right there.
Good return, Coach.
Good return.
Good return. Actually, it's going to be the 41-yard line. It's going to be 1st and 10 for the Priceville Bulldogs on the 41-yard line going from left to right. There's 4 minutes, 42 seconds. Fourth quarter. Regional showdown.
So one thing I think they're going to do, they're going to fire off the ball. They want to get in the backfield. They're trying to make a play. They're really excited. I think we use that against them. Little draw plays, maybe set up a quick slant out to in one of the flats. Catch them running up the field because they're going to try to get up and put pressure on us. Let's use that against them.
We've dealt with adversity before. We can deal with it again. Got 2 wide receivers on the far side. The ball is placed on the near hash mark. Sheldon takes the snap, hands it to Xavion Campbell.
Good run.
He gets to about 5 yards. He's at the 46-yard line.
2nd and 6.
47-yard line. He got about 2nd and 4.
Yeah, sorry, second and 4. My bad.
2nd and 4. Ball's in the center of the field. 2 wideouts on the far side. Sheldon takes the snap, hands it back to Xavion.
Let's go.
Xavion goes to the side. He's down the sidelines, and he gets stopped about the 20-yard line. Looks like he is stopped on the 18-yard line.
Incredible kick-out block.
Traditions Bank, first down.
Incredible kick-out block, bro, by Brody Collins. 2 plays in a row. He's kicked the defensive end all the way out of the play, and Xavion's cut it up the field.
Actually, the ball is being placed on the 23-yard line. First down for the Priceville Bulldogs. That was a great run by Xavion.
10 on the play clock.
Outside and just turned the jets on. The snap was fumbled. Sheldon takes the ball, gets rid of it, throws it deep. Brody Collins catches it on the sideline. They're saying he was out of bounds.
Mishandled
the snap.
So Sheldon was scrambling. It was kind of a scramble play, busted play. Let me throw it up to Brody Collins. He ran into the fence.
Yeah, Brody Collins ran into the fence that we were just talking about. He's getting up slow, but he's a logger. He gets up, and he's walking.
I'm sure they're going to have to repair that fence after the game.
The golden logger, Brody Collins, he's as tough as nails, son. All right, it is 2nd and 10, still on the 23-yard line. The clock is at 3 minutes and 53 seconds. We have 1 wideout on the near sideline standing on the hash mark. You got 2 wideouts on the far side. Sheldon takes the snap. He looks to the left. Now he looks to the right. He throws it to the end zone.
He's out of bounds.
Just over the back of the end zone. Good throw. Hey, good. I like the play call on that. Ty Borden had them both beat. He just ran out of real estate.
You know, it just seems as if the safety's covering the deep man. That means we probably got a receiver that's a little bit open if we just maybe scan around a little bit. Take a second look and see if we can't find it.
We need to get a first down. It's 3rd and 10 on the 23-yard line going from left to right. 3 minutes and 45 seconds left in the ball game. The ball is handed off. It is handed off to Xavion. Xavion almost got away.
Gosh.
Almost got away. And he got to about the 20 and a half.
He reached out and seriously grabbed his pants, I think, and tackled him by his pants.
You're looking at 4th down and about 7.5. This is a big play for the Priceville Bulldogs with 3 minutes and 15 seconds as the clock continues to wind down. There's 14 seconds on the play clock. Sheldon takes the snap, hands the ball off, and it is thrown back to him, thrown deep to the end zone. Brody Collins catches the ball in the end zone for a Bulldog touchdown.
Double pass. I think they handed it off.
They handed it off twice. Flew flickered it back.
They called a holding.
Oh, no.
You're kidding me.
No way.
What an incredible play.
That was incredible. take the touchdown back. Looks like there was a holding call on the Priceville Bulldogs. The ball will come back to the 31-yard line, and it is going to be 4th and a long way, Bubba. 4th and
15, 16. 4th and 16.
All right, here we go. We got 3 wideouts on the top. I love the play call, too. Here we go. Sheldon takes a snap. It's 4th and 16. And the ball is caught. The ball is caught. Uriah with a great catch across the middle. And it is going to be 1st and goal for the Priceville Bulldogs on about the 7-yard line. But that's a Traditions Bank Bulldog first down.
The defender was there. He just jumped too early. And it went right over his head. Uriah said, "Thank you very much. I'll take that."
2 minutes and 49 seconds to go. The Bulldogs are in red zone trying to score with 1st and goal. Direct snap to Colton Madewell. He spins out of the first tackle and keeps turning his legs for
short gain there.
He about got back to the line of scrimmage. Still 2nd and goal. Bubba, we are in a fight right now.
Gosh, our guys are battling. I love it. They just keep coming up with play after play.
You got the Wildcat formation. Direct snap to Colton. Colton follows Bronson and the rest of the gang and gets back to about the 4-yard line.
4-yard line. It's going to be
4-yard line. 3rd and goal
from the 4.
4 to 5 yards away from trying to tie this ball game up in this huge region game. There's 1 minute and 45 seconds left. The clock is continuing to tick. 21 West Point, 14 Priceville.
Xavion and Bronson.
This is what Friday night lights are made for right here, Bubba. Here we go.
Big play.
Big play. 3rd down, direct snap.
Come on, Xavion.
He gets to the outside.
Yes, sir.
He gets into the end zone.
Yes,
here
sir.
on the near side. Touchdown, Bulldogs.
Outran him to the edge.
He outran him.
We ran it to the wide side of the field, and he outran him to the edge.
Great block by Bronson Carroll and his teammates to open up that right side. And he just outran him to the pylon to hit the corner of the end zone. Let's see if this extra point. 1 minute and 21 left. The score is 21 to 20. Snap. The kick is in the air. And the kick is good. Oh, that was close. 21 to 21.
Looked like a knockdown 3-yard right there.
That was a knockdown 3-yard. Yes, it was. Yes, it was.
Let's take a break.
Priceville Bulldogs 21. West Point Warriors 21. 1 minute 21 seconds left in the ball game. We'll be right back on Bulldog Radio 104.9.
The Pillbox Pharmacy Priceville is your trusted community pharmacy committed to outstanding customer service and affordable prices because your health should never be compromised. The Pillbox is a full-service independent pharmacy with a wide variety of services, including conventional prescription filling, medical equipment, immunizations, the convenience of free delivery on prescriptions, and a drive-through window on site. Located at 474 Alabama 67 South in Priceville. Experience the Pillbox Pharmacy Priceville difference today.
Big news from Owen Home Appliance Center. They've just received a huge shipment of scratch and dent appliances at the Somerville location. Get your hands on an 18 cubic foot garage or man cave fridge for just $3.99. Need something bigger? Check out the 26 cubic foot side-by-side stainless steel refrigerators, only $5.99. Or go all out with a 4-door French door refrigerator, originally $28.99, now just $12.99. Hurry in while supplies last. Visit Highway 231 in Lacey Spring or Highway 36 in Somerville. Quality products, quality service, quality pricing. It's in the name. Owen Home Appliance Center.
Priceville Bulldog Football, 104.9 FM.
Welcome back to Warrior Field, folks. We are in a regional battle.
Good tackle by
between the West Point Warriors and the Priceville Bulldogs. It was a pooch kick by the Priceville Bulldogs. As soon as he caught it, Xavion was there to make the tackle. And the ball is on the, looks like
33.
27-yard line.
27-yard
line. West Point Warriors have the ball with 1:16 left. They're going from right to left. 2 wide receivers on the near side. 1 running back behind Hensley. Hensley takes the ball, hands it off to the running back. He runs straight up the middle. And is stopped.
Clogged it up right there.
Right about the 31-yard line.
Clock should keep running. Oh, they called a timeout.
Timeout called on the field.
Yep, West Point.
West Point takes a timeout. We'll take a timeout with you. There's 1:06 left.
21-21.
Open the door to savings.
Foodland has featured fresh, hand-cut quality meats at the best value since 1993. At your Priceville Foodland, you'll find a hometown experience and unbelievable prices. Come in and check out our wide variety of produce, too. Great meat, great service, great prices. Open Monday through Sunday, 7 a.m. to 8 p.m. We thank you for supporting your independent grocer. Priceville Foodland, proud sponsor of the Priceville Bulldogs.
Behind every athlete is a dedicated Encore athletic trainer, working throughout the week and under the Friday night lights. Encore Rehabilitation wants every player healthy, strong, and injury-free. Encore Rehabilitation is proud to be the official athletic training and rehabilitation provider for the Priceville Bulldogs. Let the rehab team at Encore get you back to doing the things you love. Encore, more sports, more teams, more winners.
From the Holly Blackwood Realty broadcast booth, it's Priceville Bulldog football on 104.9 FM.
Welcome back to Warrior Field. It is 2nd and 7. The ball is handed off, and he is dropped down for no gain to the right side. Now it's 3rd down and 7. Timeout was just called by Priceville. We have a timeout. It is 3rd and 7, Bubba. There's 59 seconds left in the game. Scores 21-21. It's a regional game. This is big.
Everything's on the line these last 59 seconds. Let's just call it for what it is.
Yeah.
Everything's on the line. Both of these teams understand that. Both coaching staffs understand that. Both communities probably understand that. I know Priceville does.
There's not
everybody's
been one.
aware of what's going on in these last 59 seconds.
The stands are full. Everybody's nervous on both sides. We are in a battle, and this is definitely a region game that is a must-win for both teams. You can feel it in the air. You can feel the excitement. Here we go. West Point's got 3 wide receivers on the near side. They snap the ball. He runs to his left, throws to the sideline, and gets out of bounds and caught.
First down.
First down for West Point. Stops the clock by getting out of bounds. Great route running and great throw. You're looking at 1st and 10 on the 43-yard line for West Point. 2 wide receivers on the top. 1st down and 10, 43. Hensley takes the ball, throws it down. That was a seam route. Straight up the hash mark on the right side for another first down for West Point.
Bryant Moon on the reception there. He just ran right down the hash mark. Good pass.
Good seam route and good throw.
Defense needs to do something.
37 seconds. The ball is snapped. It's handed off to Ali. Ali gets up to about the 33-yard line. It is going to be 2nd down.
West Point.
And 6.
Timeout.
2nd and 6. West Point takes a timeout. 31.4 seconds left in the ball game. 2nd and 6.
Wow.
This is a great game.
I think honestly, I think it's what I expected. I think both teams are evenly matched. They've both made mistakes, but this second half has been all about adjustments that were made and just pure determination. Both teams, really. Defenses have played well, but they've allowed some scores, both of them. I mean, Priceville's done really well to catch up here. It's 21-21, 31.4 left in the game. And, we're in a battle right here for sure. This is what it's all about right now.
You're exactly right, Bubba. Defense needs to know if they're making a stop, keep them inside the sidelines. Let that clock run.
Yeah, I think both teams are out of timeouts, it looks like. If the scoreboard's right, both teams are out of timeouts. So you're right. That would be a key thing to keep in mind.
All right, West Point runs back out on the field. 2 wideouts near us. 1 wideout on the far side. They're going right to left from the 33-yard line. It is 2nd down and 6. Hensley takes the snap. It's a play-action pass. He throws towards the end zone and just overthrown.
Good play. Good defense there.
Great defense. He was on his heels all the way down the sideline.
Sincere Baker, number 8, step for step down the sideline into the end zone. And honestly, a really good pass by Hensley there. If his guy wasn't going to catch it, then it wasn't going to be caught. 25.5 left.
If his arms were about 2 inches longer, he'd have caught that. Great pass. Great defense. Here we go, Bubba. It is 3rd down and 6 to go. Same formation. Hensley's in shotgun. He takes the snap. Defense gets through, but over pursues. He touches the ball and runs. He gets the 1st down. He's down to about the 25.
So 16 and a half.
Line.
16 and a half. Clock's going to start running.
Clock's moving.
They're going to run a play.
Down to 12 seconds. He snapped the ball and spiked the ball to stop the clock. There's 11 seconds to go in the ball game, and it's a tie ball game, 21-21. West Point has the ball on the 24-yard line, going from right to left. They have 24 yards to go.
They're going to kick a field goal.
Field goal kicker.
They're going to try to kick a field goal.
Field.
They're going to try to kick it.
First down.
He's going to kick it from the 36-yard line. So this is going to be a 46-yard?
24. It's going to be a 40-yard field goal on first down with 11 seconds to go.
I think they're going to rethink it. There's only 11 seconds to go, no timeout. So I don't feel like they think they can run another play unless they do a quick play and try to get out of bounds.
If the ball's on the 24-yard line,
it
should be about a 40-yard field goal.
They're going to try to run a play. Looks like they're taking the kicker off. I think they thought secondly about it. That was a long field goal. I mean,
both teams are on their sides of the field talking to their coaches.
I wonder if Priceville realizes that they're not going to kick the field goal anymore.
11 seconds.
I don't know I didn't think they had any more timeouts.
I don't think the scoreboard has had the right.
I wonder if Priceville realizes that they're going to run their offense back out on the field.
Let's see. If number 52 runs out.
No, he's on the sideline.
He's on the sideline. Hunter Hensley's coming out. Ollie Howell's coming out. It is 2nd and 10 from the 24-yard line. 11 seconds to go. Defense has got to step up.
I don't think Priceville realized that they got to run. They ran their offense out on the field. I think they thought they were. Timeout. Coach Parker called a timeout.
Coach Parker calls a timeout right before the ball was snapped. Coach Parker's clapping his hands. Defense is running to Coach Burke. Great defensive coordinator.
I think they were in the huddle. Priceville was. They said, hey, they're going to kick this field goal. But when they came out with their offense, it's like, whoa, wait a second, what happened? And so we got to get a timeout here so we can guard this.
I would love to be in a defensive huddle with Coach Burke. Coach Burke's got a lot of fire in him.
So listen, they're going to throw it to the end zone. They have to. I mean, this is why they called the timeout. They're going to scramble around and throw it to the end zone. We've just got to cover our guys and knock it down.
Maybe the impact player of the week from 2 weeks ago, Cole Oliver, gets through there and gets a sack.
Yeah, I mean, you put pressure on this guy, though, he can scramble.
All right.
So
offense is running back out on the field. You have Hensley, you got Ollie Howell. Our defense is coming back. Everybody's walking to the line of scrimmage. 11 seconds left. 2nd and 10. The ball is snapped. Hensley looks down to the end zone. Throws it to the left.
Touchdown.
And it's a touchdown with 4 seconds to go. The defensive player for the Priceville Bulldogs.
Hey,
the sideline warning right here. Where's the sideline warning?
The Priceville Bulldogs player was on the ground when the ball got to the end zone for a catch. He was there, Bubba. Touchdown pass by Hensley to the corner of the end zone. There's 4.5 seconds left. West Point takes the lead, 27-21, pending this extra point. Snap, kick is up, and the kick is good. 28 for the West Point Warriors, 21 for the Priceville Bulldogs. I don't know if we had 2 defenders on him, Bubba, in the end zone. I don't know if he slipped or if maybe there was an offensive pass interference. I don't know.
No, it wasn't.
But our guys were there. But he was on the ground when the ball got there. And the wide receiver had to fall backwards to catch the ball.
We didn't make the play. He caught it laying down. He's a tall receiver. He didn't even have to jump and hotball it. He caught it falling backwards.
All the students and fans are running off the stadium. They're on the track up against the fence. They are excited right now on the West Point sideline. We have 4.5 seconds left for the Priceville Bulldogs. The Bulldogs need a miracle here, Bubba. The Bulldogs need a miracle. 4.5 seconds left. The ball is about to be kicked. Teams are in their respective positions. Whistle has been blown. And the kick is in the air. The ball is caught. And he gets to. Braden Ramos got it. And the ball is dropped on the sideline. The ball is down, and the game is over. The West Point Warriors have defeated the Priceville Bulldogs on senior night, 28-21.
God, you hate to lose games like this.
We'll be right back for the post-game show for the Priceville Bulldogs and the West Point Warriors. You're listening to Bulldog Radio on 104.9.
Need a certified welder with over 20 years of experience? Look no further than Accent Welding. We specialize in farm equipment, trailers, and heavy equipment maintenance and repairs. Nothing is too big for us. Visit us at 7295 Highway 67 South in Summerville, Alabama, or let them come to you. They're mobile and available 24 hours a day. Call 256-642-1185. Accent Welding, where quality meets reliability.
Auto parts for makes, models, and descriptions are on the shelf at Discount Auto Parts, Priceville's hometown auto parts stop for over 3 decades. In the middle of town on Alabama 67, Discount Auto Parts is your go-to store. And if they don't have the part you need, they'll get it next day for just about any part. Your hometown independently owned Discount Auto Parts. Open weekdays and Saturday at 7, Sunday too at 8 a.m. Home owned for over 3 decades. Best quality, best service, friendliest folks in town. Priceville's Discount Auto Parts.
Football season is here, and there's no better way to enjoy the game than with Flash Fiber Internet from Joe Wheeler EMC. With speeds up to 2 gigs, Flash Fiber gives you the power to stream every touchdown, every play, and every victory without a hitch. So visit jwflash.com and experience the winning difference of Flash Fiber. It's time to get away from that old-fashioned internet provider and take a giant step into the future with Flash Fiber from Joe Wheeler EMC. Flash Fiber, your high-speed internet connection for Morgan and Lawrence counties. Visit jwflash.com to learn more.
It's time to improve your life by improving your hearing. Quality Hearing Healthcare provides you with the highest standard of hearing care with excellence, integrity, and personalized service. From hearing screenings to helping you select the right hearing technology to fit your lifestyle, Quality Hearing Healthcare offers the finest selection of high-quality hearing aid services. Call today for a free evaluation appointment with Rachel Massey, a nationally recognized hearing expert. 256-355-5476. The latest in hearing health products and services to get your hearing back. Quality Hearing Healthcare. Highway 67 in Priceville and Highway 69 across from Marshall Medical Center North.
Now back to the game on Fun Radio.
Welcome back to Warriors Field here in Coleman, Alabama, on the campus of West Point High School, where the West Point
Warriors just defeated the Priceville Bulldogs 28-21 with a touchdown with 4.5 seconds left to go to pull ahead on senior night. First of all, Bubba, I would like to say congratulations to the West Point Warriors on their win. Tonight was a hard-fought game for both teams. West Point came out on top. It was just a good all-around football game we got to experience tonight.
Well, you hate to see a team lose a game like this. I know it's kind of cliche and everybody says that, but it was such a good battle between two teams that really wanted it so bad.
Yes,
and it was such an important game for both teams. One team had to win, one team had to lose. And but you're right, though. West Point, they made the plays when they needed to, especially at the end there. And honestly, I think it really came down to who was going to have the ball last. They had the ball last from the 25-yard line, and quarterback Hensley, he delivered. He's a senior. He delivered. Bryant Moon with a good catch. He made the catch. I mean, you got to make the plays, and they made them. And so they stepped up. Congratulations to those guys. They got their first win. But I think we knew that this was going to be this kind of a game, right? I mean, coming into this game, we knew that 0-5 was not who they really are. They're 1-5 now. They got their first win, and they played a tough schedule, so they deserve it. It's a good game. Good game, good win for them.
Yep. And
super proud of our guys.
Hey, Coach Parker has a team out there about on the 35-yard line. They're playing. They're talking, having their team huddle at the end of the game. Now they're going over to do their alma mater. Hold your heads up. That's what you tell the team. Hold your heads up.
Yeah.
We fought in a battle tonight. We saw a lot of positives. We saw a lot of positives tonight. Some of the penalties, which I'd like to talk to Coach about next week. But I think tonight, what hurt the Bulldogs the most are the penalties.
Yeah.
I don't think it may have been play. As far as play is concerned, offensively, defensively, man, we played good. We talked about grit at halftime.
Yep.
They showed grit.
Yep.
They showed grit, and the Bulldogs fought hard. And, man, this was just a good regional football game, and it's two evenly matched teams.
Yeah, I mean, think about this, Bo. I mean, when you have to throw the ball up from the 25-yard line to get a touchdown with 4.5 seconds to go, I mean, that tells you that the game was really close, and it could have gone either way.
That's right.
We could have knocked that ball down possibly, and we'd be standing here in overtime, and who knows what happens then. But like I said, though, they made the plays. We have a lot of positives that we can build on, and they obviously have their first victory, so that might propel them to really finish out the season strong. We're just halfway there. All's not lost, but this is why we play the games, right? We came into West Point. We gave them a good fight. They gave us a good fight. They came out one play ahead of us.
Coach Kevin McCravey told us this week that he really felt like that his team was really, really close. And it showed tonight. They were really close, and they prevailed on top.
Yeah.
It was just a good all-around football game that we got to be a part of. It was a physical game. It was – the refs were definitely pretty busy. The play calling on both sides of the ball for the Warriors and for the Bulldogs, I thought was a well-called game for both sides. Like you said, that's why we play the game, and they just happened to have the ball with 4 minutes or with a minute left of the game, and we didn't.
Yeah, congratulations to West Point. If you're driving home and you're a West Point fan, good on you guys, and we're going to kick it off next week and try to get them again.
That's exactly right. We'll take a short break here for the post-game show. You're listening to Bubba Thrash and Bo Goss. We're at Warrior Field where the final was 28-21 with West Point on top. You're listening to Bulldog Radio 104.9, and we'll be right back.
Need a certified welder with over 20 years of experience? Look no further than Accent Welding. We specialize in farm equipment, trailers, and heavy equipment maintenance and repairs. Nothing is too big for us. Visit us at 7295 Highway 67 South in Summerville, Alabama, or let them come to you. They're mobile and available 24 hours a day. Call 256-642-1185. Accent Welding, where quality meets reliability.
In a small town, you get unique benefits, such as the personalized attention at DOC Orthopedics. Our physicians live right here in the community. It not only makes them your neighbors, but also a part of your extended family. That's the level of care you receive. Even without an appointment, you'll always see a board-certified physician. Experience world-class orthopedic care from doctors who genuinely care about our community. DOC Orthopedics and Sports Medicine has proudly served our local community and sports programs for over 50 years.
Genman Generac is an elite Power Pro dealer for Generac. We do one thing and one thing only, and that's generators. And our customers say we're the best at it. Our factory-trained technicians are friendly, knowledgeable, and on time. For a home generator, call the Genman 256-640-3434 or GenmanGenerators.com, where everyone gets a free 10-year warranty and a customer is treated like a friend.
Big news from Owen Home Appliance Center. They've just received a huge shipment of scratch and dent appliances at the Summerville location. Get your hands on an 18 cubic foot garage or man cave fridge for just $3.99. Need something bigger? Check out the 26 cubic foot side-by-side stainless steel refrigerators, only $5.99. Or go all out with a 4-door French door refrigerator, originally $28.99, now just $12.99. Hurry in while supplies last. Visit Highway 231 in Lacey Spring or Highway 36 in Summerville. Quality products, quality service, quality pricing. It's in the name. Owen Home Appliance Center.
Now more Bulldog play-by-play on Fun Radio, Fun 104.9.
Welcome back. We're at Warrior Field. Bo Goss with Bubba Thrash. We are here for the Accent Welding postgame show. West Point finished on top. 28 points to the Priceville Bulldogs, 21 points. Tough loss for the Bulldogs. Wonderful victory for the Warriors. You know, we're blessed, Bubba, to want to be healthy, to be here on such a beautiful Friday night in October, experiencing regional high school football. You know, my thoughts and prayers go out to everybody up in the North Carolina, Georgia, and Tennessee area. You know, this time last week, the storm was hitting that area, and they had no idea where they would be a week later. So my heart goes out to those people, and they're definitely in the Fun Radio's prayers.
Yeah.
And here we are getting to enjoy what we love. And the Bulldogs will take it in perspective and understand that, you know, we are all definitely blessed. So, but with that note, congratulations to the West Point Warriors and Bulldogs. I know that you had a lot of pros that you'll take on to the next game. And I'm sure Coach Parker and his staff, this one's going to be a hard pill to swallow.
Yeah, it is. But, you know, this part of it, you know. One team's got to lose. And so, you know, it happened to be us. We came out on the short end of the stick tonight. Came down to one play. And, you know, they executed and we missed. And so good on those guys. If I had to give out a bone, you know, throw a bone to a player, you know, gosh, there's so many we could get because there's a lot of good highlights, you know, of players that played well. But I think I'm going to go with Ty Borden. I just feel like he showed up on defense and on offense. He made several good catches, timely catches. You know, he's going sprinting down the field as a wide receiver, but then he comes back on defense and he's playing safety, you know, to run all over the field and make tackles. He's a great young man, a good senior, and a lot of the team obviously looks up to him and his voice on the team. I know Coach Parker loves him, so I'm going to give it to Todd. I think he's just a great young man, had an incredible game, and he's my MVP. I'm going to give him a bone.
You know, you think about the entire game, and there wasn't like what's cool as far as the Priceville Bulldogs is concerned, there wasn't like just one or two or maybe three players that really stood out. I mean, everybody played good football tonight.
It was a collective effort.
Yeah, there were tons of people that did what they needed to do and did positive things. And I'm going to give my dog bone for the end of the game to the entire defensive line.
Yeah.
The defensive line, for those of you that are listening, that running back, Ollie Howell, is a big specimen of a high school football player.
He's got to be 6'2", 6'3".
Dude is big, and our defensive
looked like Derrick Henry back there.
Our defensive line did a great job stopping the run and really owning that line of scrimmage. The only thing that really beat us, Bubba, in my opinion, is when the quarterback held it.
Yeah, when he would scramble. Yep.
Yep. When he would pull the ball off that zone read and run it himself.
Yep.
That happened so many times when it was 3rd and 7, 3rd and 9.
Yeah.
You know, and he would get a first down.
Yeah.
Though that's really the only issue that I would see. So my dog bone's going to go to the defensive line.
Yeah.
You know, I normally don't do this, but I'm going to give a dog bone to the West Point Warriors seniors. It was senior night.
Yeah.
You know, and they haven't won a game their entire senior year. So congratulations to them.
Yeah.
You know, that's who we are. As far as Priceville in our community, we're about respect. We're about being good sportsmen. And so I want to pay it forward on saying that, too. My dog bone's going to go to the West Point Warriors seniors.
Yeah.
What a great game, Bubba.
Dude,
that was
I
fun,
enjoyed it.
emotional.
I know we haven't done a game up here yet, but I mean, it was fun. I enjoyed it. Miss David, you know, he's having a good time. I know he was listening and sharing his emotions with us through text.
Yeah.
So, you know, David, be safe. Have a good vacation and coming back this weekend. And let's do it again next Friday, man.
But David, just FYI, Bubba and I are war slap out. We have been emotionally watching the game and jumping up and down. It's been a fun, tight ball game to be a part of for sure. David, I hope you enjoy your break. Bubba and I hope I did well on the play-by-play. First time I've ever done play-by-play. I had fun, but I'm definitely thirsty.
Yeah. Let's go get something to drink.
All right. Guys, that's going to be it for the Priceville Bulldogs post-game show. Thank you so much for listening. As said before, West Point Warriors end up on top with 28. Priceville Bulldogs 21. We'll see you next week. Thank you for tuning in to the Bulldog Radio 104.9 on the Fun Radio Media Sports Network.
You have been listening to Priceville Bulldog Football online at funradioal.com, on the Fun Radio Facebook, Twitter, and YouTube channels, and on the air at 104.9 FM. Presented by
Holly Blackwood Realty, Citizen Family Dentistry, Morgan Farmers Co.